I don't even know what to call her. I was going to say our pal. I don't know if she's our pal, but Sandy Kane is all over the fucking place. And she's going to be doing an interview with us today, I guess. I guess we have to treat this like a real interview with Sandy Kane.
Are you kidding?
After all the years of throwing garbage on her and just humiliating her, she's coming in today to talk about what the fuck's going on with her in Times Square.
Trying to get money from me, man.
Supposedly, she's going to be on Channel 11 in a few minutes here.
Yeah.
And I hope all these news outlets understand that she is completely out of her mind.
Out of her fucking mind.
Yeah, that's why we've been watching Channel 11 here.
Like, I don't know. Are they expecting an interview?
Yes.
Yes, well, I am not going to pay. I think it's a freedom to be able to go out. No. They're going to get,
I was raped.
I love when she says, man.
Man. Let me see your cock. No. What are you, gay?
I'm going to sing one of my songs.
I love dick.
Yeah, she's going to sing her I Love Dick song.
Or are we going to get a normal Sandy Kane on the news today?
No way. There isn't a such thing.
Anyway.
So, Sandy, what do you think about this Naked Cowboy thing?
I don't.
Really? Can we quote you there?
Good for Sandy Kane, though. That stupid Naked Cowboy sucks a dick. I never liked the Naked Cowboy.
He wants his franchise money, 5 G's for the year, or $500 a month.
Well, somehow he got that done. Somehow he was able to copyright the whole Naked Cowboy shtick.
That's his.
He's basically a panhandler with good abs.
Yeah.
and he was able to franchise the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, so you think like all of his money comes from him just having his picture taken with rubes in Times Square, which he makes a nice dime doing that. But he's apparently getting money from other bums in other cities that are doing the Naked Cowboy shtick.
That's what I want to know. He sets up this whole franchise business.
How many
are there other Naked Cowboys in other cities?
I know, that's just it.
I know there's a Naked Cowgirl that is franchised through him in Times Square.
Yeah.
I heard a while ago that they were married, but I guess that's not true. Or maybe it was his chick and they broke up and she's still doing the Naked Cowgirl anyway.
Maybe.
And the Naked Cowgirl is coming in as well. So
really?
So we got the Naked Cowgirl coming in today, and we got Sandy Kane coming in today, who's doing her own thing. And now you got this douche, the Naked Cowboy, trying to shake down Sandy Kane for a few bucks.
Good luck, Naked Cowboy. I think you met your match with this fucking lunatic.
Sandy Kane is barely not homeless.
She is a mental patient. I cannot wait. Is the Naked Cowgirl that's coming in here the only one that was in New York, or were there more?
I don't know. We're gonna. What do you know, Steve?
Sorry, the one that
nothing.
Why would you? Why do you say sorry right off the bat?
Sorry, I coughed. You now have AIDS.
The
I
don't have AIDS. Okay, well,
of course.
Will you just talk?
The Naked Cowgirl that's coming in is the only one that is officially licensed to perform as a naked cowboy cowgirl performer. The term Naked Cowboy is trademarked, and he licenses out that.
Right. Okay, I got
product.
I got all that.
Is this the broad right there?
Yeah.
Is that her? She's coming in?
No.
Because it says the Naked Cowgirl. I don't know, dude. It might be the Naked Cowgirl.
I'm thinking of somebody else.
Is this her?
I'm thinking of somebody else.
I think so.
Yeah.
So wait, he franchised the Naked Cowboy, and so far he only has one franchise under his belt.
I spoke to him yesterday. I think that's all he's got. I think he wants to franchise it out to, or license the property out to a bunch of different acts, Naked Indian, Naked whoever. But it sounds like this is the only one he's got paying right now.
And
he's
why
gonna start a bunch of naked things like Indians and fucking construction workers?
I think ultimately that's why
really?
People.
Yeah.
Why isn't that asshole coming in today?
He doesn't want to because he's currently litigating with Sandy, so he doesn't want to quote unquote trivialize it by coming on the radio
show. He's been begging
show.
to be on our show forever. He found now we have an interest to have his stupid ass on our show, and he's turning us down.
Yes.
Litigating.
Is it because of her and going to be here?
Yes. Is it because Sandy's going to be here? Yes, he won't come on.
Would he come on without her?
I'll ask him.
Maybe come on without her. He just want to start a radio.
You should ask them. You should ask them that ahead of time. We could split these people up. I don't care. There's finally a reason to have him on the show. Who cares when he's not in litigation and on the news? What are we going to talk to him about? So, I hear you wear 2 underpants because your cock sticks through your one pair.
You know what is astounding? It says Naked Cowboy to Naked Cowgirl. Stop copying me. That's from Channel 2 News over here on the website.
Channel 2 News, it's everywhere.
So
this fucking story, I don't know why the news picked up on this.
The thing is, Sandy Kane isn't the Naked Cowgirl. The Naked Cowgirl is the one that paid for it, but Sandy's getting this publicity as the Naked Cowgirl, and she's just a disaster with a hat.
I know. She looks like she's melting.
She's a fucking disaster.
Sam has a little info on this because he went down to Times Square.
Oh, on the scene reporter?
That's
right.
And Sam was on TV looking really annoyed as he was waiting for the real media to finish their interviews with Sandy Kane so he could goof on her.
The CW and ABC last night, primetime Sam Roberts, media superstar.
Wow. Did you yell out, O&A?
No.
So what happened down there?
Well,
Was she a normal Sandy Kane?
no. I mean, she was Sandy Kane. As a matter of fact, the ABC reporter was just getting her to do like B-roll stuff, and they asked her to sing a song, and so she just asked her name, the reporter, and the reporter said Donna, so she's just strumming Donna, and then she said Donna in the house, and then she stopped and she looked at Donna and said, "We're on ABC, but I usually say in the fucking house."
And then
I was.
Rumor has it she's going to be on Good Morning America today, too.
I started.
Oh, no.
Roll your fucking DVRs today.
While she was talking to the CW, like people were walking by and going, ugh, or like, just, and I started egging her on about being hot and stuff. And so she was wearing pasties.
Oh, no.
And then the young Naked Cowgirl was crossed like down the street, and we could see her with her pasties on.
Yeah.
And so Sandy Kane was like, "I'm going topless." And you could hear like 14 people going, "No, no," and one guy, me, going, "Do it!"
You asshole.
And so she took off her top for the CW.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
Sandy Kane should be famous.
Yeah, she really should be.
needs to be famous.
And
Yeah.
she might be, because this story, I'm telling you, is everywhere.
And this is the
Drudge
genius.
Report, I mean, you name it.
Not
Yes.
even for humor value, just because it was her instinct. When people gave her $2 for her pictures, she lifted up her breast and put the $2 under her breast.
Right, it is instinctive with
That's
her
where
being a
she put it.
stripper, burlesque act, whatever it is.
Held it under her sagging breast.
She is a disaster.
Yeah, do it.
Well, you got us a few clips from her media tour here?
Yeah, it's Sandygate.
Sandygate, we're calling it. All right.
All
there's a
over
name
New
to
York
it.
news.
We need a sweeper.
This is how NBC is reporting the Sandy Kane thing.
New York City is laden with iconic landmarks. The Empire State Building, Central Park, Times Square,
something
and of
that's
course,
older than all
the
these.
Naked Cowboy.
I see him all the time in Times Square.
He's got a crowd around him every time.
Now, all was well in the world of the naked until about 2 weeks ago when a now public feud erupted between the Naked Cowboy and the Naked Cowgirl.
The Naked Cowboy obviously is a brand, and one of the things we have is a franchise agreement that allows other people to, capitalize on putting on underwear, boots, and hat, calling themselves the trademark name Naked Cowboy, and making dollars. The other Naked Cowgirl, Sandy Kane, has kind of been under the radar for a period of time. There are things that we...
As well as a rock. She's under a lot of things.
Here it is.
The Naked Cowgirl.
Oh,
There
wow,
she
this is live. We're back
I
live.
side of the story when she stops by live.
Oh, do they know what they're doing? I thought this was going to be a taped piece.
Dude,
Oh, no, she's live.
how much money you got?
Oh, I'm not making a bet that she drops the F-bomb.
No. Steve, get a hold of her immediately. If she lays out a fine fucking barrage of curses, I got a solid $200.
Yeah.
I got $200.
I'm in.
Where's Steve?
I'm in.
Steve? A thumbs up. Call her right now.
Call her. We got what?
Several $100.
Yes. I got 200
Yes.
for her.
Steve,
So
don't.
4, 5. We got
Sam, run down the hall and make
600.
sure the translation got to Steve.
We got $600.
I called CW and told them she'd be cursing.
$600 if she fucking...
It's got to be over the...
Yeah.
It's got to be over the top.
Just C-bombs and F-bombs.
I want a motherfucker. I want a...
Hey, motherfuckers.
How big is your dick?
She needs to just curse so much that they have to put up that we'll be right back. Technical difficulties
The
still.
oldie time technical difficulties.
Yes.
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Man, all right, man.
Hey, guy's a fucking asshole, man. That's what he is, a cocksucking fucking asshole.
I want Sandy Kane to be a sensation.
Oh, yes.
Well,
$600.
What
if she just...
There's the technical difficulties from The Simpsons, right?
Yeah,
Please
if she
stand by.
just loses her shit.
You got the translation to Steve?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Here's the rest of the NBC report. I think we can squeeze it in.
Under the radar for a period of time. There are things that we feel that she's doing in her marketing that is inconsistent with the class of the Naked Cowboy. It's just a matter of saying, look, get under control, sign a franchise agreement, or, we're going to sue your pants on.
The problem arose when he was supposed to put his voice on a song that I recorded in Nashville, and I said, gee, why don't you put your voice on it? He says, yeah, if you pay me $5,000 for the year and sign these papers, I'll put my voice on that song. Why doesn't he sue the bare naked cowgirls? Why me?
The bare naked ladies?
Bare naked ladies. What? He owns Times Square. He owns the word naked? No, I don't think so. Times Square is about the freedom of New York.
Oh, my God. She's fucking crazy.
But she's better. She's smarter on TV because she has like some media experience.
Yeah.
She's not as nuts. Like she actually makes an argument that some people will go,
naked is naked.
Yeah.
It's Times Square.
The bare naked cowboys.
The bare naked cowboys, ladies. Yeah. Come on, man.
She has a genital wart the size of a fist.
It's giant.
They have no idea.
Hey, CW, let me show you Twatto.
By the way,
Yeah.
the other naked cowgirl told her that she should put her tips in the guitar, at which point she showed her that she could not because she's still using the guitar that Opie smashed a giant hole in.
Why?
She never bought a new guitar with all the money I had to fucking give up that day.
That's why she's fucking pissed.
And that's why she's pissed. Whatever.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
All right, they're about to go live on
Doing
Channel
their
11
soccer
here.
break.
Hey, man, big fucking World Cup game for the U.S. today.
Who we playing?
I don't know. I really don't know. What?
Algeria?
Algeria? But we have to win, and then we move on to the next round.
Oh,
Okay.
God, Danny just put the picture of Twatto up.
Wow, yeah.
You suck that, Danny? It probably smells like an armpit.
Oh. Someone popped that up on a website.
Danny, send that to me. I'm going to tweet that. I think you could tweet that.
Why not?
Yeah.
You don't see where it is.
It's just skin. I'm sure we'll be fine.
All right. I'm going to tweet fucking Twatto. Fuck it. Fuck it. Well, what the hell, man? Come on.
Pass there. Suarez's header is good. Uruguay wins it 1-0.
They might be teasing Sandy Kane through the hour.
Against Algeria, that's today at 10 a.m. That should be exciting. Come on.
Okay, I don't want to sound like a silly girl, but soccer has some like really cute guys.
I've heard this argument before, so you're not the first.
What happened to the morning school they used to have?
Just checking. That is my sentiment this morning.
It's a whole new set. Well, that's
Okay,
the same
coming
guy
up,
on the
what the state
left.
of New York is saying about punishing teen sexters.
And there's been a new discovery near the World.
Yeah, they're teasing her.
They're doing real news now in the morning. Is this different than it used to be, or is this the way they always did it?
No, this is different. This
a little different. They're actually.
It feels like it's more newsy. Yeah.
And they have a different set with the open background to New York City and we're, like didn't Suki was the one that was
It just feels like a different vibe. Like I didn't even realize it was the same show until you pointed out that was the same guy.
Yeah, because it was all that wacky fucking dancers and stuff. Maybe they went more legit.
Maybe people weren't watching as much. It's kind of hard to get too souped up for nuttiness.
Is Jill still doing traffic over there?
Well, entertainment is, right?
I don't know.
She should be more the entertainment person.
Really? Person.
She's good.
All right, here we go. ABC reports on Sandy Kane. We're going to continue with Sandy Gate here. This is all the clips that happened last
Sandy
night.
Gate.
Sandy Gate.
This is how Robert Burke got people to listen to his music 13 years ago. He got naked.
I was also a country singer at that point. I went to the boardwalk and played in my clothes and was ignored.
Now it's his nationwide brand. He takes his show on the road, but at home in Times Square.
Well, that should say a lot. You were ignored.
You were ignored because you suck.
Dirk Bentley doesn't have to, perform in his underpants.
That's right.
All the big country stars don't have to do this shit.
Home in Times Square, tourists eat it up.
The dollar and the guitar underwear is already full. It's been trademarked since around 2000.
And this, Burke considers trademark infringement.
Dollars in the house, right here.
Sandy Kane, a stripper for upwards of 20 years, plays the guitar and sings partially naked, just a few feet away from Burke. His attorney is now asking her to sign a franchise agreement and pay a $500 monthly or $5,000 yearly franchise fee, or stop calling herself the Naked Cowgirl.
I'm the Naked Cowgirl. I am not a boy.
She's got it all figured out.
Right on.
Unbelievable.
She gives great quotes though.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a boy.
I'm the Naked Cowgirl.
I am not living.
And we have another report here.
Okay, she may not be much to look at, but Sandy Kane wants to...
Oh, no. Oh, God, they kicked it off.
Who said that besides everyone?
She may not be much to look at.
Or listen to.
How brutal.
Okay, she may not be much to look at, but Sandy Kane wants to entertain New Yorkers in Times Square, not by striking sexy poses like the Naked Cowboy, but by making people laugh.
I'm going topless right now.
No. But as far as the Naked Cowboy is
Do it.
concerned, Sandy's not welcome. Not because he's afraid his business might sag, but because she hasn't paid up. The Naked Cowboy says Sandy needs to cough up $500 a month or $5,000 a year for a franchise license for his trademark brand. Sandy says she doesn't need any stinking papers.
For my dog, I do. It's all BS. $5,000? I don't make that. What do I make? No, I think it's... Listen, if I made $5 million, I wouldn't want to pay someone money that doesn't deserve it.
She does have great quotes. What are they talking about? Oh, weather.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's the same crew over there.
God, she is
going on?
just... And then it continues.
Fantastic.
The Naked Cowboy says Times Square is big enough for a dozen naked cowboys or cowgirls. Louisa Homeland is cashing in on the act and gladly paying the franchise fee.
This is how I'm supporting myself and making some money to pay for school.
Now there's good news and bad news to this story depending on which Naked Cowgirl you prefer. The franchise one will be here only for the summer, and Sandy says she's not going anywhere.
I don't think he's got a leg to stand on. As far as owning anything, this is Times Square. That's the beauty of it. It's free.
It's free, man. It's all about freedom and hippiness, man. Did you rape me in '68? Summer of love. Yeah.
You go down there and you should just go down there and watch her interact with the tourists. Every single. Do you know how many times she uses the "Hey, let's exchange blood tests" line?
Oh no!
More than twice, 3 times a day.
Much more than
old
that.
hackneyed expression.
Hey, let's exchange blood tests.
Yeah, look, they got her dressed up like a real fucking person. They just showed Jill like in a regular kind of dress thing instead of.
Yeah, they changed their whole thing.
They're trying to do real news.
I wonder if they got a new
Probably
boss
did
over
get a
there.
New boss that was like, all right,
Enough with the morning zoo crap. Let's get back to the news.
Enough with your fucking Knicks dancers and fucking.
All right, well, Sam went down and talked to all the Naked Cow people.
Yeah.
You started with the Naked Cowboy?
Yeah, I figure he was the one to start with.
Yeah.
Cowboy, what made you decide to go through with making Sandy Kane finally stop the nonsense with her stealing your bit?
Well, again, there's kind of two personas going on at all times. There's me, the friendly guy who's just all happy with everybody, and that's sincerely the way I am. Then I have a management team that actually protects the interests of my brand and does everything. It's TMR Management out of Nashville. Again, as we talked about even on your show.
Oh, you hear Sam?
Oh, yes, sure.
Sure.
Mr. Understanding.
Like it's a
friendly media.
Like this is real journalism.
Sam is everything we
going on.
hate in journalism.
Of course.
I'm a reporter.
Of course.
You're not a reporter.
I like how you lulled him into a sense of security, though, by saying Sandy Kane's nonsense. Like, just with the question, you were on his side.
Right, me and you, buddy.
Opening him up to tell you more.
And you're actually
Very
right.
good.
It is nonsense. She is stealing him.
And yes,
It's obvious.
indeed, it was nonsense.
It is his brand. I mean, like it or not, he did create it and come up with it, and she is ripping it off and saying that it's Times Square. I should be allowed to steal.
He takes himself way too seriously.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to have him on in 5 minutes. Steve got him to call the show.
By the way, I came up with the Naked Cowboy in '92. I've already said this.
Yes. We did that yesterday.
Motherfuckers.
A song and everything.
I like that song. Jesus.
I talked about even on your show. I mean, she's been, to me, she's somebody who's just literally using the brand to try to scrape herself to a better situation. That's one thing. But if you're recording, multiple $1,000 albums and then saying you're using the Naked Cowboy, or he's actually singing on the tracks, I mean, that's just, it makes it's bad for several reasons.
Are you surprised that Sandy showed up here today?
Well, again, it almost seems like at this now, because it seems like she's being serious. I mean, I guess if she came out here after July 1st, because I know the cease and desist says then.
Yeah.
And now she's taking such a stance, it's almost like she's just
challenging you.
Yeah, if she wants to, again, she'll have the value of the media relative to that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I hope you're successful in putting her out of business.
Well, you either play by the rules or I'm going to sue your pants on.
I get it.
Sue your pants on.
Yeah, right. Oh, he's used that one a few times.
I watched so many news reports with this guy on it this morning. He must have used that with every single journalist that walked by.
Sue your pants on.
Except sometimes he went, sue your pants on.
Ah, like really?
Oh, he did like a Michael Jordan?
Yeah, it really sort of.
Sue your pants on? Sue your pants on?
Sue your pants on? Is it suit your pants on?
Got a few good ones in there. Sandy comments on the accusations.
Yes, So, Sandy, you're all over the news now.
Right.
Apparently, the Naked Cowboy is tired of you stealing his gimmick.
Well, I am very disappointed in the Opie and Anthony show. Steve, too.
What the fuck? Why is she turning it on us?
She thinks that you guys aren't being very supportive.
Of this?
She thinks you're not on her side.
Oh, let's about to make that clear that we are.
Steve, too.
Yeah.
I was naked before him.
Before Steve?
Yeah.
When Steve talked to her on the phone yesterday, he was actually arguing with her on the phone about how she had stolen Naked Cowboy's gimmick.
Aw.
Which I don't know why he was doing that, but that's why she is under the assumption that we're not on her side.
No.
What is he doing?
Why would you do that when you're trying to get somebody on the show?
No.
Right, she could say no to us, and this is a big story.
No wonder we couldn't get Edward Norton. He was the one doing it. We would like to go on and attack him for 2 of his performances.
What is he doing?
Before Steve?
No, I don't think you can copyright a word called naked. He is the Naked Cowboy. I am the Naked Cowgirl.
Well, you're wearing the same colors. You're cowboy and cowgirl. It's the same thing except for the gender. You have a guitar.
No, I have hair. I have
a wig. That's fine.
How do you know?
I've seen.
He doesn't have a wig.
No, he doesn't.
Now that girl will be wearing the same outfit in 2 years, the same exact outfit.
That's the other Naked Cowgirl.
Yes, yeah. But the thing is, I did not copy him. I copied her.
Okay, well, she copied him.
Right.
So you copied him indirectly.
It's just like you were a reporter.
Right.
Who did you copy? Who was your mentor?
Walter Cronkite.
Okay. Will Walter Cronkite sue you because you're a reporter?
Well, no.
Well, if I called myself Samtor Cronkite, he might.
I am the Naked Cowgirl.
Right.
Walter Cronkite's not suing anyone these days. He's dead.
Sam Cronkite.
And she's actually like a sound machine with 4 responses.
Oh, yeah.
I'm the Naked Cowboy. I'm the Naked Cowgirl.
Cowgirl, I see you can't trademark naked. I mean,
we got the Naked Cowboy on our phone.
Okay.
Naked Cowboy, how are you? Welcome to the Opie and Anthony show.
Thanks for.
She's almost homeless, right? do you know her background at all?
Well, my sense since the very beginning, again, she's been in operation for a couple of years, and we've reached out to her to sign the franchise agreement, which was more about just formalizing her being out there and making it clear that, just anyone just can't go out into Times Square, exactly where I work, and duplicate what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's basically just not been willing to do that, and I felt the same way you did. My feeling was that her circumstance didn't warrant being unjustly, strict with her, that she wasn't in a position to, necessarily defend herself or anything else, and that's why it slid under the radar for several years. And when she recently started promoting a new song and making an album for over $10,000, she claimed, with BMI and this and that, and advertising that I'm actually singing on it, we came to her and said we would be willing to even sing on it because she was going to be in Nashville the same time I was for CMA. Just, in other words, you can't say it's me if it's not even me. That's probably even illegal.
That's true.
We agreed. We agreed to do it.
Well,
we agreed to do that.
All right, I understand.
Her,
okay, I understand all that, but you do realize that her song will go nowhere and make no money, right?
We didn't even, again, not trying to be unkind, but we also felt that the recording that she sent us wasn't that professional, and that it's probably being taken by them. Again, it's not our place to tell people that they're no good or good. We're not American Idol. We just wanted to help her out if we could. But again, we can't help you out and do that if you won't validate the fact that you're doing it in the first place and just sign an agreement.
How many franchises do you actually have?
Well, we have Louisa Holman, and she's, she started like 8 years ago or something like that. She tried to trademark the name Naked Cowgirl, and they said she couldn't. The World Trade Patent Office, whatever, World Patent and Trade Office said that she couldn't because it was too similar to Naked Cowboy. Anyway, so she did sign into the agreement. We had a guy in Denver, Colorado, go to a Denver Broncos game for his first appearance, and he called me and asked me, what do I do when somebody kicks me in the ass? And that was his last day working, so I think that kind of...
So the franchise business has not taken off there, sir.
No, not the franchise. Well, again, we're talking about a franchise, but we're also just talking about licensing. We have Naked Cowboy Tequila, we have Naked Cowboy Oysters, we have Naked Cowboy Protein. Naked Cowboy, the registering and the licensing of it has been phenomenal. This is just the actual, someone getting in their underwear and doing it.
So I was under the impression that you and the Naked Cowgirl were married. Like, that seems to be what everybody thinks.
Either that, or she's my mother, or she's my grandmother. I hear everything.
You were never married to a Naked Cowgirl?
Not Sandy, but wasn't there another woman you used to play with?
Yeah, wasn't she your girlfriend at one time or something? Or
I've had a couple of girlfriends along the way who got in a Naked Cowgirl outfit to promote or to do something. But
so you were basically trying to be.
I've been on court shows, a couple of courtroom shows where I was judge. I don't know. That was. One of my girlfriends was saying that it was unethical or something, and she lost that case in a courtroom. And then my other girlfriend on Christina's court was trying to take my webcam because she didn't want the webcam in the bedroom while we were sleeping, but it was a 24-hour day webcam.
So
I couldn't let down the audience.
Sir, you were trying to kind of let Sandy fly under the radar because you kind of felt like, she's just a harmless old lady trying to make her rent. But after she began to flaunt it and try to take it national with an album that you're not on, you had enough.
Well, again, even with all that, I was still saying we were still willing to be the one on the album, record it for her, and just, again, make the whole thing legitimate by signing a franchise agreement and having my manager who watches over my affairs also make sure that everything's being done legit from her end. And she decided... Well, and she decided not to go through with those things. And then we just sent a cease and desist saying, look, if you're not going to do it by the rules, you just have to stop. That's all.
Well, where is this going to lead to?
Well, she's going to stop, I guess, on July 1st because at this point we have the cease and desist saying that.
What if she doesn't?
Well, I guess if she doesn't, then she's saying, please, please sue me, and we will have no choice but to sue her pants on.
We get the pants on thing.
What do you think? What do you think you'll actually? What do you think you'll actually get from her, though, since she is pretty destitute?
Well, again, it's not about trying to get something from her. It's just trying to.
No, I understand.
The sense to stop.
Is there? Do you honestly think there's a way to stop her, short of somehow having her arrested? I don't think a civil court case would actually bear any fruit, as they say. She's kind of kooky, and she's going to do what she wants. You know.
Well, that may be the case. Again, I don't know. Again, I'm not pushing this thing. We're just simply trying to. We're doing what we have to do to protect the brand. If she's going to continue to forward, I guess. She's basically, again, she's at the helm of this thing, not myself. And I think, again, she's acting just like a naked cowboy would. Start doing everything she can to get as much media as she can and soaking it for all it's worth. I mean,
that's true.
To stop her, have you ever thought about holding up a mirror in front of her and just making her look at herself in that outfit?
There's no hard feelings about the whole thing.
Oh, my God. How about a laugh?
She is a disaster.
You take yourself too seriously, sir. This is all fun. I mean, all this publicity that she's getting just gave you a shitload of publicity as well.
Well, again, I find everything serves me.
Yeah, that's true. We've seen you on the news a few times. This has to, be kind of good.
Unlikable.
It's got to be pretty good. Getting a few people, getting your face out there on the news.
What would you like to see happen in way of a resolution?
Either someone coming to the forefront and helping her out, helping her pay a small licensing fee and let her move forward and continue to assist her, or that she'll stop on June 2nd or June 1st.
July.
And if I guess she keeps coming out, I don't know. I think that it's just because of the situation she's put it in. I guess we would have to go forward just as a matter of process. But again,
just beat her up.
Yes.
Send out some leg breakers to just bust her legs.
We'd be willing to chip in if you wanted to just have her guitar broken over her head.
That was another joke.
All right, Mr. Naked Cowboy.
I came up and I was on your show years and years ago.
Yeah, we remember that.
Gone, and I mean, where are you guys now?
A lot of people ask that. That's wonderful that you said that.
We're on the on Sirius XM. We're in the 49th and 6th, the satellite radio building. You've been in the building before. We've actually seen you.
Yeah. I've been there several times, actually. Yeah, now that you said it, I didn't know where you were. Good. Serious.
Yeah.
All right, well, good luck in the litigation. We hope it works out. Would you be willing, let me say, because Sandy Kane's people are notoriously difficult. We've all had to deal with them.
People?
Yeah, well, I guess she does. I mean, or is she doing her own legal wrangling?
Yeah, she's a lawyer.
Would you be willing to negotiate with her, let's say?
Again, since the very beginning, the whole thing has just been a matter of just signing a piece of paper that says you're not going to show pictures of your genitals and, all kinds of outlandish things like that. Just keep it under the, I mean, it's kind of hard to say, hey, quit acting like a crazy person when you're the Naked Cowboy, but at the same time...
You don't want the brand embarrassed.
I mean, we just want to keep it as once again, ironically, as classy as possible.
Well, you do realize she has a genital wart the size of an ear, right?
That's the thing I heard about.
Yeah, you heard about it.
Yeah, it's quite disturbing.
Don't touch her. She swears it's a shaving accident, but we've had doctors look at it, and it's very contagious.
Yeah, not very good for the Naked Cowboy image.
No.
Have a genital warted naked cowgirl.
I think Sandy Kane could put a little cowboy hat on Twato and go to Times Square and make some money off Twato.
She should have a different gimmick, like the Naked Frankenstein.
I'd never seen it, but my manager talked about something called, I think he said Twato.
Twato, yes. It was indeed Twato.
He nicknamed it years ago. So.
Well, good luck to you there, Naked Cowboy. Good hearing your side of this.
Thanks for having me.
All right, we'll be back in touch as the case progresses, unless Sandy Kane's legal team decides to try to acquiesce to your wishes.
Yes. Jacobian, ugh.
That was another joke. All right, Mr. Cowboy.
Have a great one. Thanks for calling.
All right, take care, man. Good luck.
Naked Cowboy, everyone.
Where's he keep his cell phone, you think? Oh, Jesus. Up his asshole, right? Do you think?
Very unlikable.
You think so?
Yeah, he's beating up an old lady.
I think he was trying to like not pursue it. I think she really, really held it in his face. Like, this is what. I think he saw her for years and was like, "What are you going to do?"
He's a phony. He's loving that he's all over the news because of Sandy Kane.
Love the publicity.
Because of Sandy Kane, he's all over the news. He's loving it. So at that point, he should just leave her the fuck alone.
But I think he's got to set a precedent. You know, it's got to be
Why?
like
Because everyone's just clamoring to be the next Naked something.
Who knows?
He has one lousy franchise guy that got kicked in the ass at a Broncos game and quit. This thing is not taking off like McDonald's.
We should have asked. I forgot too. M&M's. They had like some Naked Cowboy.
All right,
M&M, and he went after them too.
Yeah,
he was
and
right
won.
where he works. He did win.
Yeah.
What's this, Danny?
I don't know. Derek just kind of plopped it in front of me.
Oh.
Oh, I
Always
think it's
gotta
the
be
stinger
good.
for the Sandy Gate.
Oh.
It's Sandy Kane 2010.
Oh, no, really?
All right. That works. No, really.
Where were we with Sam talking to all the naked people? We played Sandy's clip or no?
The first track, I think.
That was it? And then you have Sandy Kane's accusations here.
Right, then she starts talking about the naked cowgirl. So, Sandy, you're all over the news now.
Right.
Apparently, the naked cowboy...
Oh, this is the... Okay, Walter Cronkite thing. We played this clip, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's... all right, I got you.
You guys should be the first people to side with me. Even Steve today. I have every lawyer in the world telling me he doesn't have a case. All kinds of people saying he doesn't have a fucking case. And my friends, people I have sacrificed for, showed up early in the morning, spent money on 10 fucking years, and they're going against me. You should be the first people to put your arms around me and say, Sam, we were 100% with you. I ripped off no one. I've been naked for years. I've been naked since I'm 20 years old.
I'm on your side.
Okay, thank you.
I am. I don't even like this other naked cowgirl here. I think she needs to hit the bricks.
Hit the pricks?
Hit the bricks.
Hit
the pricks. That was her.
Yeah, she's hitting the pricks.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Well, they say she's a call girl, but she's supposed to be going to school.
But you think she's more like...
She's implicating her.
Did she say she looks like a call girl?
No, she said
she's a call girl.
They say she's a call girl. She says she's going to school.
They're both going to be in here at the same time.
Jesus.
Have a clip coming up that no other news network got yesterday.
Oh, shit.
I had Sandy Kane talking to the other naked cowgirl.
Wow.
I did that.
Be going to school.
But you think she's more likely...
I have no idea, really.
But what do they say?
They say she left Times Square to do porno movies out in L.A. and that she sucked the cowboy's cock in the garage in his car.
The naked cowboy.
Yeah.
And that's maybe how she got the license that you don't... Maybe she just blew him in the car.
Yeah, maybe that's it, but no, it's all bullshit because she does not have the... Why don't we ask her? Do you have a license?
I will. I'll ask her.
Let's ask her together.
Together? Okay, let's go talk to her.
Oh, my God.
She certainly is making some allegations that are amazing.
Cock in the garage.
She stuck his cock in the garage.
What other news network has this?
Fuck.
Wow, is that good?
That's a biggie. What's happening there?
They're arresting the cowgirl.
She's got her pasties on.
Is that
The
her?
Cop
That's
has
her.
her by the wrist.
Said,
What if the pasties weren't good enough or something? Like they felt like her tits were showing too much?
Or maybe she was blowing the naked cowboy in the garage.
In the garage, just for Sandy Kane.
Sam got Sandy Kane to talk to the real naked cowgirl.
Wow.
That's right. Hi, other cowgirl.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Sandy, we just wanted to ask you some questions.
Yeah, okay. To be honest, there's been some rumors going around about you before I even met you. There was a guy that's madly in love with you. He's a short guy and he wears like a black leather jacket. He said you went out to L.A. to make porno movies.
Oh, no. That's Victor. And he is, I think he has schizophrenia. He's a little bit delusional, but I love his guts. I mean, he's super nice and he's always giving me tips in Times Square.
Seems like a liar.
Okay, well, he's the liar.
Right.
So there's
And that you
rumor.
you were crazy about the naked cowboy, and that you gave him a blowjob in the garage in his car, in his truck.
Again, another rumor.
That you're
The
madly
cowboy
in love.
has a girlfriend.
I know,
Yeah.
but-
And they've been together forever, so yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
fucking
Some
rules.
schizophrenic guy going up to her and telling all these false
Sandy is amazing.
She is. Sandy is not a liar, though. Like, even I think if she says wrong things, she believes them. She really
Oh, of course.
is wonderful.
Gave him a blowjob in the garage.
But she'll just ask the person.
Yeah.
There's no fucking behind backstabbing shit with her.
No. It's all up front.
I heard she sucked his dick in the
Holy
garage.
shit. I heard.
Here's what the rumors are.
I see them smiling. Are they going to the Sandy Kane
let's
segment?
friend. Tell a family member. Give us some more viewers. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, and let us know what you like, actually. We're going to be
corpse
reading
that actually
emails.
talks.
You can send them to us at morningnews@WPIX.com.
Oh, okay, so this must be really new. Yeah,
they're give them what you don't like. We'll take any information. Get in touch with us and spread the love. How's that?
Yeah. Sounds good. All right, got a lot coming up. The Naked Cowgirl is here live. We're going to tell you about Naked Cowgirl off his Times Square.
I got some B-roll of Sandy.
Going on.
She looks horrendous.
We're going to talk to her next. There she is right now.
And they're playing Elton John over her.
Oh my God, she is a fucking disaster.
She's not. By the way, she won't leave in July.
Of course not. She won't.
Absolutely. And you can hear the Naked Cowboy. He's frustrated. There's nothing he can do.
There's nothing he can do.
There's nothing he can do.
They could chalk up billions of dollars where they would fine her, but I mean, she's not going to pay it.
She's not going to pay.
She's
not
going to keep going out there.
And he wants, the Naked Cowboy wants no part of suing her. He just wants her to shut up and just do a dumb thing. Until she pushed it and said he was on an album.
Yeah.
He had to sue her.
For a dumb song that's on a cassette. Like, he thinks that it's going to sell.
I told Sandy to bring the song.
Oh, nice.
In question.
Good. Wow.
We should hear it.
Yeah.
All the exclusives.
The Opie and Anthony show.
This is truly your Sandy Gate connection.
This is Sandy Gate headquarters.
Headquarters. That's the cue for the Sandy Gate town.
It's Sandy Kane 2010.
Oh, no, really?
Fuck the oil well. This is great. This is more of a disaster.
You guys said you wanted another story.
This is the story. Disaster.
She just became really famous.
She made it
in the
on
last
the Drudge,
24 hours.
Huffington Post.
I couldn't believe where the story was yesterday. It was everywhere.
Yep.
And it continues today.
It's so beautiful that this had to happen on a slow news day, and Sandy Kane is becoming a national star.
National story, man. This is big.
I would say international.
Yes, I'm
international
sure.
sensation.
I'm sure they're talking about it in between calls of the soccer game there in South Africa.
All right, here we go. This might be it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, I saw a logo, no? Okay.
Toy Story 3. That movie's huge.
Of course it's huge.
Huge. They, God, it's amazing. When you saw the first one, you thought it looked like really good as far as the animation goes. Now it's just ridiculous.
3D IMAX. Fuck, I gotta go see that shit.
3D. Danny was commenting on the 3D television last night.
You saw it?
Yeah, they had one set up in the Sony style store, and I was taking a look at it. It's kind of interesting, I guess, but I don't know. I thought I'd be a little more like blown away by the whole phenomenon, and I just kind of looked at it and was like,
It's just the beginning, I'm thinking, you know.
Yeah, I mean, plus like the glasses, like the Sony glasses, like they take batteries and.
Oh, really?
Well, how big are they? Or is there a plug attached as wire?
No, there's no wire. I guess I think it takes like a little watch battery or something. But like they didn't feel good. They like on your head. They were kind of like awkward and
Did the
heavy.
fact that it's a TV bother you? Like, because usually a movie screen is what you're watching 3D on. Did the TV fuck you up because it's like a small with where you could see everything around it?
Yeah, no, it was fine. It was just like I was kind of expecting to see some kind of like 3 dimensions like of a person. Like if I was looking at a human on television, I would expect to see like roundness of the face and round contours. And all I really saw was like different layers of flatness. You know,
okay. So it's flatness that was almost layered like a ViewMaster.
Yeah,
or something.
I don't know. I mean, the rubes that were staring at it, like they were all impressed.
They were
with
into it.
Yeah, and I just kind of looked at it and I was like, I don't know.
This is amazing.
I mean, they had like some golf demo on, and like it was whatever. Some of the gaming looked okay. Like I think they were showing like Wipeout, which is like some driving game in 3D. That looked pretty cool. But
I'll wait for the next generation.
Yeah, I'm not buying the first one.
I'm not buying the first one.
Not
Fuck
that I can't afford it.
Well, there's another thing that was surprising too. I thought it was going to be like like 12 grand for the thing because it's brand new. But the one I was looking at, it wasn't that much. It was like I think it was barely scraping 3.
In Times Square, city's famous Naked Cowboy.
Sorry, I had to jump in.
Yeah, of course.
We're live on Channel
Sandy Gate.
The Naked Cowgirl.
We're watching.
The Naked Cowgirl joins us live with her side of the story this morning. Welcome to it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Can we make a deal? Can we make an agreement, a handshake deal?
Sure.
I understand that yesterday, for the first time, you went topless
Yes.
in Times Square. Can we make a deal? You'll keep the top on? Yep.
No.
Promise?
No, I'll tell you, it was really an exciting thing for me because...
Well, there was quite a breeze yesterday, so it was probably stimulating.
No, it was warm and hot and sticky and sticky.
Yeah.
And there are, yes.
The Naked Cowboy and his manager are trying to push you out of Times Square, get rid of you. And in their legal argument that I have read quite in detail, it says that you are essentially a copy of him, a ripoff. Could you stand up and give me a little 360? And we're going to bring up a double box to compare you and the Naked Cowboy. How similar? Give me a 360. I want to see the whole body.
I have different things, you know.
Come on, say tits.
Now that's the other Naked Cowgirl that's there, and then there's the Naked Cowboy, and you do look different than well, you definitely look different than him.
Yes.
Definitely. So this is a different act.
Well, but I went topless yesterday, so it was more like him than ever. So maybe we have a bigger lawsuit now that it's topless.
You're making me nervous being this close. You can take a seat. It's okay. It's okay, dear. No, I love it. Hey.
She's showing her ass. She's showing her ass.
Can they do this? I mean, it's Times Square. Can they kick you out of Times Square?
You know, only God can kick you out of time, and the cops. Can kick you out of time.
I hear the cops like you.
They loved it. You know, it's like, wow. And it's only in Times Square that I can do this, and I think that it was a very natural thing for me to do it. And years ago, when I became a topless dancer, I worked, he's trying to kick me out, but I worked in every strip club along Flash Dancers.
Didn't you used to, I understand that you used to light your breasts on fire?
Yes, I still do, Chris.
Really?
Yes, I just did it in Austria. Yeah, and we're having inverted.
Yeah.
Okay, can you say it?
Yeah.
You get inverted nipples, so I stick wooden matches in there, and then I light them up. So it's very, very exciting.
So good for birthdays, bar mitzvahs.
Very good. Well, the Sandy Kane comedy show on public access. Then I used to play songs like "Come On, Baby, Light Your Fire."
Can you play a little of that for me? I'd like to. I'm just going to visualize what it'd be like.
Listen to a guitar.
That's the one I broke.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, in Times Square, you're my only desire.
Really? Me?
Say cock.
Oh, definitely. Why not? Hot man in the house.
What do they want you to pay to stay in Times Square entertaining folks? They want you to come up with some money. How much?
$5,000, and the other Naked Cowgirl, they don't want anything from.
Uh-oh.
Because I asked her, I said, well, she says, it's a confidentiality. I can't say anything. But they're going against me and not against him, her. And that is really what bothers me. I mean, if they're, first of all, she's the original Naked Cowgirl.
Yeah.
If they're going against me, well, how come they're not going against her?
John Tamson? Linda, what do you think about this? Is there enough room in Times Square for a Naked Cowgirl, ex-stripper, a younger Naked Cowgirl, and a Naked Cowboy? Is there enough room?
It's Times Square. It's a big place.
It's a big place.
You got it.
Crying
you want to
out
do a little
loud.
weather real quick?
Oh, no.
I mean, don't you think that is very, like, what's going on? I mean, the Naked Cowboy's going through, he's hit 40 years old.
Yeah.
He's going through a crisis. He's got to reinvent himself.
Can I ask you to play a little music while Linda does the weather, kind of a musical accompaniment,
You know,
if you don't mind?
and that is really what...
Give me a little strum. Linda.
Thank you very much. I appreciate anything hot. Do you know any hot songs?
Oh,
hot
no.
Time, Summer in the City, that kind of thing. 72 degrees outside right now.
Fuzzy camera.
Heat warning.
Yeah, they're using fuzzy camera on it
I cannot impress this upon you enough. It is so hot out there today. It's going to be wicked. I wouldn't be surprised if we have problems, you know, with the electricity. You know how it is in New York when this happens. Everybody tries to crank up the air conditioners. There can be problems with that. Everybody.
Sandy, she is great on television.
She's great in every area of the media.
Only God can get you out of Times Square. And the cops.
Please be careful out there. Hazy.
Doing a dumb weather report when you have Sandy in the studio. Really,
spend the hour with
blow
her.
off the weather and just continue with her.
They have to say goodbye to her.
The afternoon is when we really start to heat up. We're up around 91.
It's going to be a hot one here in New York City.
89 degrees towards the evening hours. So
91.
we'll actually be lucky in the evening hours if we get a couple of thunderstorms. So that would actually
pool
be
day today.
They show up right over my tomatoes.
You got it. News at 7.
Speaking of tomatoes,
Good morning, I'm John Mueller.
That's it.
I guarantee the news director walked in and said, "Get that thing out of the studio."
We're trying to be legit.
There's a thing in the studio.
Like I have inverted nipples.
Wooden matches in them.
Wooden matches in them. She said that on the news.
But very serious and matter of fact.
Oh, God.
Like she was a head of state, you know. She was just very serious.
Oh, my
I wish the news guy was more serious with it, like instead of being jokey, because it was like that would have made it more interesting if he was like being a real news guy.
Of course. Travis has the quote. Travis, hit it, man.
Can they do this? I mean, it's Times Square. Can they kick you out of Times Square?
You know, only God can kick you out of time, and the cops.
And the cops. She's very profound.
She's just the greatest.
Yesterday, she told me that I inspired her to remove her top. That's how profound.
Really?
Well, look at you, Sam.
Yeah, something tells me it doesn't take much inspiration for her to take her fucking clothes off.
Where's she going to be next?
Well, apparently she might be on GMA.
That's what she told Steve yesterday.
But she probably also is just going to stand outside the window like a buffoon.
You think she would do that like a boob?
Yeah, I think she would.
That'd be great.
She's going to be in here at 8 o'clock?
That's when she was booked yesterday, yes.
All right, so, all right.
And we did notice that Linda Church, they put the camera on her, and it's Vaseline cam.
Wow.
She does not like that HD. And wow, they smear that camera.
Yeah, it looks like a haze is on the map behind her. It's just a fucking I'm an old lady cam.
Old lady cam.
Diane Sawyer uses that.
Yeah. A lot of them didn't like when they went to high def because it shows everything. Oh,
all right.
Speed. That was hysterical, man. God damn, Sandy.
She's the greatest.
Just throwing her.
Yeah.
I wish
fucking.
Sandy Kane and intern David had some kind of controversy because intern David is another person. They could be a national figure, I think.
How good would he be on the news?
He'd be so great.
Did I tell you my intern David story? It's really quick. After
David?
A couple weeks ago when Patrice was in, we went and got something to eat. Did I tell this on the air?
You told me. I don't know if he was on the air.
Oh, okay.
I don't think so.
We're at a place where, we're right on the street, basically. Intern David walks by in a really nice suit, sees me, panics, and runs away.
Why?
I don't know. Did he tell you that he was interviewing for something?
He didn't tell me, but I got a phone call. I guess he put me as his recommendation because I got a phone call.
He saw me, panicked, and just turned and ran.
I think he's applying to work at the Intrepid Museum or something.
Really?
Yeah.
God, we have to.
We need an intern David update. We need an intern update from him.
I'll book him.
What would he know about the Intrepid Museum?
I don't know. We'll find out.
Do you think he'd be good on the news, though? How good would he be? Well, no, he'd be a fantastic.
This is an airplane.
They'd ask him a question, and he'd give that sort of cross-eyed stare that he gives, where he just stares back at you for a while.
No idea what's going on.
They'd be going for like a pat on the shoulder to say good job on the interview, and he'd start
freaking. He's just he'd twitch. His thumb twitch. Whenever you patted him on the back or shoulder, he'd twitch and make that face.
I want him to be my spokesman.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Well, we should take our first break. We got a Sandy Kane song we can play into break. What do you want to play, Travis? You got something good?
And I got something good.
I have Gloria or Tits My Party. I like Tits My Party.
All right, let's play Tits My Party from Sandy Kane, and we'll continue. Stay there.
It's my party, and I'll fart if I want to. Fart if I want to. Fart if I want to. You would fart too if you were a Jew. I just came from Taco Bell. I had a bean taco or two, and it's my farty party, and I'm gonna fart for you, oh, cause it's my party, and I'll fart if I want to, fart if I want to, fart if I want to. You would fart too at a farty party, oh. I just ate some kasha varnices with some crêpe la soup and I ate some stuffed cabbage and some gefilte fish too and too. It's my party and I'll fart if I want to, fart if I want to, fart if I want to. You would fart too if you were a Jew. Everybody fart. broccoli with some cauliflower and I ate some Brussels sprouts and I'm gonna fart for you cause it's my party and I'll fart if I want to, fart if I want to, fart if I want to. You would fart too at a party, you. Yeah. It's my party and I'll fart if I want to. I will fart if I want to. I will fart if I want to. You would fart too if you were a Jew. Yeah, it's my party and I'll fart if I want to. I will fart if I want to. I will fart if I want to. You would fart too if you were a Jew.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show. Sirius XM.
Let's do this. I want Sandy Kane in studio first.
Really? Why?
I want Sandy Kane in studio first, just to give her a little fucking attention. Then we'll bring in the other naked cowgirl.
Sandy's been on a press
Sandy
junket.
Kane, let me tell you something.
You know, it's all in the biz, folks.
All in the biz.
Look at.
Hey, I'm a national figure here.
Yeah.
My nephew saw me on Fox News in Vegas, and you have to get sued, folks, to
Is
get
that
exposure.
what it's all about these days?
Yeah. Hey, I just met Jill. Met Jill.
Yes.
And she wants to fuck you again.
Oh, yeah? What'd she say?
She said, I want to suck his dick again.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's nice
I hate
of
to
her.
get raunchy. I really don't want to, but that's what she said.
We were hoping you were going to get raunchy on Channel 11 this morning.
Okay, well, they told me not to. They told me. I said, can I do that? No.
But you don't listen to anyone. You should have got naked.
I should have.
You should have gave him the finger. You should have motherfucked him.
You know.
You got young pictures of yourself?
There were no cameras then. There were sketches.
She has great eyes, though. Like
I'd say,
like you can see. I'm looking at her to see where it
went wrong.
No, but it's like her. She has great eyes, man.
Yeah.
Sandy has beautiful big eyes.
Thank you, baby.
Can I start by saying we support you?
Oh, thank you.
What are you
Sandy,
saying
come
that
on.
we're not supporting you?
You've been on our show for years.
Hey,
we support
I feel
you
that way. No,
wholeheartedly.
I totally feel that way. And it hurt me when he says, you've been ripping him off for years. We ain't ripping him off. I was a stripper.
That's Sam just being a dick. Listen to me. And the second thing I want to say is, when I broke your last guitar, I gave you a lot of money for a new one, and I say you're playing the old shitty one that I broke.
Well, what happened
What
was
did you do with my
into,
money?
She needed it, man.
I flew to
Why did you
Nashville
put her
with
in
it.
that corner?
No, I flew
Would you
to
have
Nashville.
to pay Frankenstein royalties?
I flew to Nashville with the money. And, no, I went into Sam Ash to buy a new one, and this rock and roller came over to me, and he was, he just really soured me on buying a new guitar. I had one picked out, so I walked out. I didn't buy the guitar. I complained about this guy. What he probably looked at me and said, "This bitch buying a guitar? Like, come on, give it up."
Yeah.
And this failure of a guitar player. So I walked out. I never bought the guitar, and I just keep playing it, man. Even though a few times it really hurt.
It's out of tune,
I got a few splinters.
Yeah, the guitar's out of tune. Sam.
My guitar is out of tune.
You could have got a nice new guitar with the money I gave.
Well, what about another 500?
Well, did you get our message?
I'd love to know what that looked like.
We wanted you to curse on TV this morning. We were going to give you $600.
I didn't
you never
get
got the message?
No.
And here's Sandy Kane on the red carpet with Clark Gable. That's like when she was young, I bet, right?
Clark Gable.
Oh, that clicking sound in the back.
It is.
Clark Gable in the fucking house. I like Tyrone Power.
Are you doing more TV?
Tyrone Power. Here she is with Tyrone Power on the red carpet for the premiere of Blood and Sand.
I wanted thanks, Sam, for yesterday.
Just young Sandy Kane looking all Hollywood.
She calls Fay Ray a bitch.
No, I mean...
Fay Ray's a bitch, man. Fuck it.
No, the other naked cowgirl's a bitch.
See, and Anthony, that's why.
But you gotta,
hold on.
hold
on. And that's why I wanted her in here first, because what I learned during the break, when these two are together, she's nothing but nice to this other naked cowgirl that's a hot piece of ass. But when you separate them, Sandy Kane motherfucks her.
Flat chest.
Ooh.
See?
We you know.
Well, she was bad mouthing you in the green. She was saying that you're old and that you shouldn't be doing this. And it was like, that was why we had her come in.
And we were like, you know something? Sandy's
did say
cool.
that?
She's been around for a while.
Oh, good. I didn't, she is the fucking phony.
She called you a fossil.
What else did she call Sandy Kane? I'm trying to remember.
She said that she's a rip-off artist, and she's like, if I paid, and she said, like, regardless, none of your business how much I paid, she's like, why should this old bag get away with it for nothing?
This is quotes.
First of all, she is not paying.
I'm not telling you, hey, don't yell at me. I'm
no, baby, no.
You can confront her when she comes in. Because
this is just what she said about you.
I was out on, 46th Street and Broadway, where I've been for the last 3 years. The bitch got lost.
She said you took her corner. That was where she was supposed to be.
3 years she hasn't been there. She claims she had family problems.
What about disease-ridden, Jimmy?
She said you're disease-ridden. She said you're not even a good singer or a good guitarist.
She didn't say this.
That you're not a good guitarist or singer?
Well, come on.
Why, does she not have ears?
Come on, Jim. Come on, come on, Jim. I don't believe that she said all that shit.
She said most of it.
She said a lot of it.
Yeah.
Oh, she did good.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Because
She's getting ready to take her pants down.
Yeah,
I'm such a piece. I'm like, I don't want to look if it's going to be bad.
It's not bad.
It's not bad.
She actually looks okay.
In fact, we're gonna put a tattoo on Tuato.
All right, just show him.
Okay.
Show him.
But wait. I just want to talk about the bitch outside.
No, do it when she comes in.
Well,
Let's see.
Yeah.
Because Saturday night, I go out there with my fucking guitar, and she goes, hey, she said, I don't think you should be here. I said, hey, bitch, you haven't been here for 3 years. All of a sudden, you telling me? I said to all the people, she's a bitch. And everyone's like, bitch. And then she went, gee, I really love you, Sandy. You're cool to stay here.
All right, we're going to have a problem.
We got to get her.
Sandy.
Hey, Sandy, are you going to pay that licensing fee if they
we want to know about this.
If they make you pay the licensing fee.
I heard she's making porno movies in L.A. She claims she was with her mom.
Wow. But if
she was making porno movies.
If they make you pay, if you lose and they make you pay licensing fee, are you going to pay it?
No, babe. I'm going to jail.
You'll just leave?
Well, I could change the name to the nudie cowgirl.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
Wait.
What?
So
what do you think, guys? You're the smart ones.
We think that you should stand up for yourself. July 1st, you're supposed to be out of Times Square. You're not going to be out of there.
I think you should cut your hair and do a Hyman Roth tribute.
Wait, July 1st? I'm supposed to be out in Times Square July 1st. Who said that?
Didn't they say that?
That's the news.
What fucking news?
That you got to cease and desist by July 1st.
Okay, I'll be there. I will definitely. I'll be there 9 in the morning to 12 at night.
Yeah, you're not leaving.
Hello.
What do you think of the Naked?
He's such a fucking. Let me tell you, this is the story with the cowboy. He's 40 years old. He's hit 40. He's going through a midlife fucking crisis. He's hardly ever out.
Would you?
In Times Square anymore. He used to be there all the time.
Would you?
What?
Would you fuck him?
Would you?
Would I fuck him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You already are putting that getup on. Get it?
We got it.
Jill still loves you, man. Jill still loves you.
All right.
Really?
Yes.
Finish your Naked Cowboy story.
How could you cheat on that bitch?
Huh?
She's a gorgeous.
I wanted to fuck somebody else.
Yeah,
you know how it is,
good
Sandy.
reason.
You know how it is, right?
No. She was so beautiful, man. I just loved her, man. If I was a guy.
Things are.
No, I don't, Anthony. I'm surprised
you
at you.
Get that? You get used to some pussy and you want some new.
You want a new pussy?
Yeah.
Okay. You want a new pussy, man. The smell of a new pussy is...
It's just everything.
Is it the smell?
It's just the new pussy.
Okay, baby.
It was brand new. It was all in my closet.
Yeah, I know. She was 19, smelled better. I don't know.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah, okay. I don't understand, though. She was a very beautiful woman.
Yeah, you know how to...
If I was a guy, or if I was a lesbian...
All right, if you were a person. Enough with this. Get this shit.
I wanted to do her today. No.
Did you finish your Naked Cowboys story or what?
What? So,
He's not there
be
anymore.
Out there by July 1st. I'm supposed to be out.
Why am I trying to have her focus on anything?
No, I'm just saying.
All right, but you're saying he's 40, he's washed up, he doesn't go there as much as he used to, all that
He's
crap.
hardly ever there anymore.
And you do know he's using you for all this exposure. He's all over the TV because of you. You should demand that he pays you for all the exposure you gave him the last 24 hours.
Opie.
I'm serious. I'm being
it's
serious.
It's about time you went with me.
I've always been with you. You give us great radio, so I'll always be with you. But I'm telling you, you now go to him and say, look, I just gave you exposure for the last 24 hours. I want a little taste.
Okay.
That's your angle.
Okay.
Because he wouldn't be on TV like he has been the last 24 hours.
Sandy's getting more exposure on the news these days than when she jumped from the Hindenburg. Get it? That happened a long time ago.
I know, baby.
Now pull your pants down. Pull your pants down for Patrice, and then we got to bring in the naked
Sandy,
cowgirl.
quickly, come on, show me.
Let's go.
Come on. Are you going to eat my pussy, Patrice?
Yeah,
Black guys don't eat
black
pussy.
Guys don't do that.
You know that.
They don't.
Black guys don't eat the coochie unless it's fried.
Come on, let's see it.
Rich
Now,
boss,
come on.
ladies
Hey,
and gentlemen.
Sandy, we got to bring
I
somebody
think
in.
you want to see it, Jim.
I do.
Yeah, we all want to see it. Now show Patrice.
Come on, you want to eat me, Patrice, if I show it to you?
Yeah. Let's see that, Sandy.
Oh, you a
Come
lesbian?
on.
Do you eat out?
Come on.
Come on.
What's wrong,
Come on,
Patrice?
Patrice.
I think I heard about this.
That's
Let's
fine.
see
Put your
that.
tongue where your mouth is.
Let's see that shit.
Put your tongue where your mouth
Sandy,
is.
just show him. Come on.
Yeah.
We're
Come on,
gonna bring
What
Sandy.
is the problem? What do you want to see?
Oh,
show you
man.
Patrice has never seen twat.
No, man, I'm all over the news,
show him, just show
man.
him.
Come on,
Show
yeah.
him.
You're all over the news.
It ain't bad.
It's out there. Hey,
Look.
Show him. Pull it down, baby.
What, you want
Pull it
pussy
down.
hair?
Sandy, pull it down.
Pull it down a little
Just
more.
real quick. Pull
A
it
little
down.
more, a little more, a
It's
little
gonna
more.
be. Go ahead, quickly.
You're losing our support.
Come on.
God damn it.
Just pull your fucking pants down.
Sandy,
A little more, a little more. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's getting a little.
Sandy.
Go, a little more. Go, further,
cannot-
further.
Twatto in the house.
Can you imagine this is what happened in slavery? I would have had to eat that.
Did you see it?
Get out of here, nigga, and eat this fucking mess. But I just don't want to. I just don't want. This is why niggas don't eat pussy. It's from slavery. It's Sandy Kane. I just don't want
niggas don't eat
You just
pussy.
explained it perfectly.
How come
I'm all
niggas
for
don't
the
eat
plight of the
pussy?
black man now.
This is
Now,
exactly
how come
why.
niggas don't eat pussy?
Because of that.
Will you pull your
She
pants
can say
down?
niggas because she.
Slavery?
Oh my god.
No, I don't know.
She doesn't know.
You're not showing him. What are you doing? Show.
It's
just
good.
show.
No, can we do this next thing, please?
Bring in the young one, man.
All right, let's bring in the
I
naked
want to see
cowgirl.
hers if she do it.
Yeah. She won't.
Here comes the naked cowgirl, which makes this whole story even more confusing because Sandy Kane is the naked cowgirl, but
he's
there's
leaving
already
her
a naked
alone.
cowgirl.
He's dumping me for the new naked cowgirl.
Hi, naked cowgirl.
There's the
Hello.
naked cowgirl.
Sandy has hair plugs in her pussy.
Oh, shit.
Why do you guys have the same hat? How did that happen?
Exactly, yeah.
I got this hat first. I was the original naked cowgirl, just to say that.
Sam, get the
Just to
fuck
put it
out of the
there.
way.
Wait, so you're paying the naked cowboy the franchising fee?
You know what? I'm not allowed to discuss, but we do have.
Well, you
an
obviously
agreement.
are if he's not suing you.
Yeah, you got an agreement.
We got an agreement.
Sandy
worked out.
seems to think you have an agreement, though, that is based on something other than money.
That's right. Sandy, why don't
Oh,
you...
no, there's no sex. No, there's no sex there.
No, what did you say? What did you say
I
happened?
did hear that she gave him a blowjob in the garage.
Yeah, and where she heard that from is like a lunatic in Times Square. So
A lunatic
Who's
in Times
this lunatic
Square?
in Times Square?
Victor.
It's Sandy. It's Sandy.
Victor comes to Times Square every day.
Who the fuck is Victor?
She dresses
Times Square every day with a leather jacket on with pins all over. He's got like a mafia hat, and he just goes around and I don't
Sandy
know.
dresses like Snidely Whiplash and runs around giving just
No, I went topless for the first time, and I want to
Saying
show
bad
you because
rumors.
Sam helped me because she's
Can
topless.
we see both of you topless at least? I think that's fair because I don't
So,
want to.
no, really, and the cops were really cool with it, and I think that's one of the reasons the Cowboys mad because the cops
Yeah,
love
there's a difference.
pussy and Twatto, and they don't, he's like lost his touch.
Wait, what are you saying, naked cowgirl? There's a difference. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying there's a little bit of a difference between our boobs.
Oh,
Sandy looks like you if you were on Jupiter.
And on fire.
Wait, so Sandy
you
Kane,
saying?
what are you saying? You know, you hear what
No,
she's
what
saying?
I'm saying
She's
is
saying
the
you're a little
naked cowboy
droopy.
is. First of all, he hasn't changed his outfit in 13 years, and neither have you.
Actually, I've gone through like a lot of different outfits. I finally got to this, and I feel like
Okay,
I've
good.
perfected the outfit. I used to wear like little mini stripper skirts and all kinds of. I had a leather skirt made and all this stuff, but I finally decided that this was perfect.
It is very sexy.
It is.
Because like people
It's
come to
beautiful.
Times Square and they're from all over the world and they want to take a picture of Times Square and they want a cowgirl and all American.
Right.
Yeah.
And they get that with
Yeah.
Sandy Kane. Right, Sandy?
They get a
I think
cowgirl
I'm very
in
Times Square,
Transylvania.
very body, body blue Times Square, you know, and going topless yesterday. I want to thank Louisa, for helping me do that because I really wanted to do that from the very first, but I didn't have to. There was strollers. I didn't have to do it. But, you know, seeing her.
Now, a hot naked cowgirl. That's how I'm just going to distinguish between the two. Have people come up to you and said, why is the Naked Cowboy suing you? Are they confused?
Yeah. I've had a couple of people come up and say that.
Who, Governor Patterson? Jesus Christ. No, a couple of people have thought you're the one that he's suing, and you have to kind of make it clear and just
and
go,
I'm
no.
No, I'm franchised. I'm legitimate. I'm
how much are you paying? I can't talk about it. How come in the newspaper they laid out $150,000, $5,000 a year? How come they're laying everything out and she can't? She has a confidentiality, which I don't think she's paying anything.
Well, maybe, you know something, Sandy?
I don't think so.
That's between her and the boss. If he wants to waive his fee, he's allowed to do that legally.
So, and me, me he's going after. She is the original Naked Cowgirl. How come he didn't get her years ago? How come he waited 3 years to get me? And she came back last week, and all of a sudden I'm getting sued.
Ooh.
So maybe it's dumping one cowgirl for the other.
I think it's just,
it's like divorcing me
Do you have
for
a
her.
bruise on the side of your tit? No, on the side, like right
What happened?
there. Is
What's
that
that?
a bruise? No, not that. Up top. Just that right there. Is that a bruise?
I don't know.
Someone
It's
slug
a
you?
hickey.
A hickey?
It's not.
Right.
It's a hickey, man.
Where do you go during the winter? You're not up here.
Portland, Oregon.
Oh, in Oregon. Okay.
Yeah. I'm actually in school right now.
Really?
So I'm back to make some money.
So this is
for my
what
education.
you do? Do you play when you're out in Portland or no?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have very perky breasts.
Yeah, they really are.
I mean,
Yeah, they're like-
relatively speaking.
Well, relatively speaking, anything. What?
Yeah.
But mine are double D's, baby.
I'm not sure.
Those
And
are
I
real,
can do
right?
that.
Whoa.
Oh, Sandy's tits are like a tree's rings. Could you hold them up to where they were when Kennedy was assassinated? Yeah, there you
They
go.
were always pretty low.
Can I be honest? I'm gonna be honest. If Sandy's tits was on a young girl,
No
20,
fucking way.
if she was 20 and those messy tits, I'm a fan of messy tits for some reason.
Wow.
Like Sandy's she's just too old, but it's just like.
Let me tell you, I made a lot of money yesterday. He saw it, right? He was saying, no, I make a lot of money.
I'm a little bigger.
Yeah, those just look
never know,
natural,
you know.
perky.
Yeah, they look natural,
breasts.
but some girls are smart.
She got nice. She looks like a nice corn-fed American girl there.
Now that I was wondering if they were, because they are quite perfect.
Yeah.
They're just standing up. There's no hang at all. Nice. They're nice.
Like you're a dick.
Fair
enough.
Means,
You know what? Black
You say that
cock,
on
baby.
Channel
You know what? We just owe Sandy Kane insults. It's just
we owe her insults.
Come on,
you
baby.
know what I mean?
Now,
Do you have a big dick like they say black guys have big dicks?
No, I don't have the dick that I should have.
Okay, all right. Hey, at least he's
I was
honest.
not given. I was not given that.
He's honest.
Now,
Anyway.
Sandy, were you dressed like that yesterday in Times
Yes,
Square?
thank you, Sam. So
Okay, wait, hold on. And I got to ask the hot naked cowgirl. We saw a picture of you on the internet where the cops were taking you away. Was that
Yeah.
because you had the pasties on?
No, I used to get arrested my second year there for impeding pedestrian traffic. And I lived like right down the street, and I'd say, let me just go home. And they're like, well, once we have you in handcuffs, you have to go to jail. And one time I was like, the cop came up to me and they're like, you can't be here, you got to go. And I said, well, I want to talk to your superior officer. So he comes up to me, and I swear to God, in 1 second, he had me whipped around in handcuffs.
How
it
long?
was impressive.
Why? Now, how long would you stay in jail for?
The first time I spent the night, and the second 2 times I just was there for a couple hours.
For what though? It just
that's what we're
pedestrian
asking.
traffic, and they dropped the charges.
Hold on. But what does that mean?
They always do
I'm
things like
blocking traffic.
causing
traffic
Yeah,
jams,
they always
basically.
make things up.
Yeah.
They make things up.
Unlike Bloomberg, who blocked the whole goddamn
Yeah,
road.
he did it on
That's
his own.
impeding traffic.
Yeah.
Do you wear little thongs under that?
Yeah.
Oh, can I see?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Do you want to lose the skirt or
Can I
what?
see your hiney, please?
A little turnaround there.
A little lower.
Okay.
Wow. That's nice. Sandy?
Would you like to show your sagging
yeah.
ass to everybody? Yeah.
So my hemorrhoid.
My hemorrhoid was bleeding.
The hemorrhoids.
My head was bleeding. It was. My hemorrhoid was bleeding in Nashville, so I came home.
Oh, was it?
And it stopped.
In Nashville?
Yeah, I was just in
Is
Nashville.
that a song? My hemorrhoid was bleeding in Nashville?
It really
Look
was.
over the red.
But
Bam,
That was good.
bam. What
thank
is
you very much.
What does your belt say?
This is from Hollywood Boulevard.
What does it
What
say?
is the belt
I did this
holding
myself.
We couldn't tell.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But anyway, my hemorrhoid was bleeding in Nashville. Good title. And it was scary, but I came back to New York, and right away it healed. So I'm not going
good.
back.
It's
I'm
that
not
New
going.
York air that does it,
I don't
guess.
know what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, Sandy's so old, man.
Sandy.
I make more money than you.
Oh,
I bet
damn.
I do. I bet I do, baby.
I'm not sexy naked like you.
Then you
let's
should
take
pay
it.
that $5,000.
Patrice, the one thing she doesn't like is being
No, I
called
won't.
old.
What do you think, Anthony? Should I pay it? No. Why not?
Don't pay because you can't do anything if you don't.
Other than the fact that
They ain't gonna
Sandy's
put you in
old,
jail.
it's
You're just gonna go out there. And now July 1st is the date that you're supposed to never be able to go out there
I didn't
again.
read that in the cease and desist letter.
I heard it on interviews and stuff. July 1st. So if you go out after July 1st, you're in whatever it is, in violation of the cease and desist.
Yeah.
You should have didn't say cease those tits.
No, they said cease and decompose.
I didn't read that.
Cease that sis.
You know,
She should have ceased to exist.
We support you, though, Sandy. We support you.
I'm searching for it, Norton. That's it.
The
Cease
Opie
to
and Anthony
exist.
show believes that I am in the right.
Yes.
No one can tell anyone where the cowboy thinks he owns Times Square.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nobody owns fucking Times Square. God owns it, and the cops. And as I said it on WPIX.
Yeah, we heard.
The cops can
It was a
tell
great
me,
line.
and the
Great
cops
line.
took her to jail. They rule. And I was out there topless yesterday. It was the 6 cops. They liked it.
You think? Let's see if we can clean
They
up a
like the
spill with
pussy and the
Sandy.
titties. They like the asshole and the hemorrhoids.
Sandy looks like a ShamWow. I want to.
They like the fucking titties, baby.
Let's see if we can soak up a spill.
And you know what? I call it Titty City. This is Titty fucking City.
Right on, Sandy.
Who's been?
There's a New York fucking city, Titty City.
How about now? Can they both sing?
Yeah, they
equally
both
well?
got
I
their
would love to hear
guitars.
the
I
hot
wanna hear
I
cowgirl
was
sing.
singing today on WPAX. Did you hear it?
Yes, we did.
PAX,
Listen.
PAX.
Whatever.
Hold on. Why don't we have the hot naked cowgirl do a
sing
quick
a
little thing, and then Sandy
what you do
Kane,
out there on
then
the
we'll see
street.
what you could do. Oh, she's bending over to get her guitar out. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Where do you
She
stand?
looks very
46 and Broad.
And that's where I
cheesy
stand.
porn.
You guys stand right next to each other?
Well, no, sometimes we...
Like
Sometimes she
roller
gets-
girl, like a.
But you know what I
Yeah, I like
realized?
that.
She's like a
I
hot
was
mess.
in Times Square
Yeah,
working
yeah,
Saturday
yeah.
night, and I was
Exactly.
like, you know, Sandy was on my island, and I was like, Sandy, I don't know if we should be
On
on
my
the same
island?
Oh, shit.
Sorry,
That's
I
what
should
I'm
say
saying.
the island I work on. The island I work on.
Okay.
And then I was like, well, I don't know if we should both be on the same island. But what I realized is like, actually, I still had the
There's a
same
whole
amount of
thing going on
customers.
out
Like
there.
everybody still wanted a picture with me.
Yes.
Like, no, she got customers. Like she got customers. But I'm just saying it didn't decrease my clientele.
Right.
So
And you have no right to even say it in the first place.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shit. That's right.
We support you, Sandy.
I mean, first of all, yeah, thank you, baby. She's been gone 3 years. She comes back. She's there 2 days. And everyone said that about you, too. The Lions...
Why don't you go to your own island, Dr. Morose?
No, even the
Plum Island Research Center.
They said, hey, that cowboy bitch is throwing us all off the island.
You know what they
over
look
there.
like together?
Yeah, a hot comedy club.
They look
she
like
threw off.
They look like the two different Draculas.
Did you lose weight, Patrice?
The young Dracula, and then the one that Ed Wood put in his movie.
Andy, let's shoot this fucker.
No, she looks like Dracula at midnight, and she looks like Dracula at 6:30 a.m. when the curtains won't close properly.
I'm going to do the Zumba scene.
All right, Naked Cowgirl's ready to perform for us.
Leah, let's hear. Come on. What's your name?
And you only came back to Times Square a couple days ago?
Yeah, actually, my dad died, so I had to go back to Portland.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that sucks.
That's what I heard.
That's not cool at all.
Yeah, I'm from a bad source in Times Square, schizophrenic in Times
But
Square.
2 years, your dad died. You're
Yeah, you know what? I had to be with my family. And you know what? I actually started going to school, and I'm bettering myself because I don't want to end up like this.
So she's going to be a social worker. I'd much rather be on the Opie and Anthony show regularly and have my own television show than be a fucking social worker. Yeah.
Tell her, fuck her, Sandy.
I doubt if she's going to be a fucking social worker.
Ask her if she can change horseshoes. Was you a blacksmith when you were 16, bitch, huh?
Hey, there's a lot of cops on horses.
Yeah.
The cop on horse, he discovered the bomb. And I was there when the bomb was. And I almost got bombed because I walked by there just at that time. And I saw that van. So I was there. You weren't.
You got a fan on the line because everyone's seeing your picture now on TV. Joe in Jersey. Joe, go ahead.
Good
real
fucking
fast.
Jersey in a fucking house.
Joe.
Yeah, it's the first time I saw Sandy, and she looks like Bernie Madoff in drag.
Bernie Madoff.
She just snapped her cowboy hat off with her fucking with her headphones.
What part of Jersey are you from?
He's gone.
Hey, how good could Jersey people be with a zip code that begins with 0?
Sandy just kind of headphones snapped. She was trying to put them on and punched her right in the face.
Yeah, meanwhile, the guy is such a wimp, he didn't even stay on the fucking phone.
No, I got rid of him, Sandy.
Damn.
Huh?
It's all about you. I got rid of him right away.
Oh, no. Thank you.
All right, Hot Naked Cowgirl's ready to perform.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Sandy, it'll be your...
hear the guitar at all.
We can.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Oh, yeah, we can.
Look at that.
Who knows how long I've loved you? You know I love you still. Will I wait a lonely lifetime? If you want me to, I will.
It's all sweet and everything.
She's naked. Why don't you just go?
Right. We would know the difference.
Love me for all my heart.
Oh, Sandy's joining in. Great.
Love me whenever we're together. It's not easy to do what she did.
She's being joined by Robert Planter, 6 feet under.
Joan Baez in the fucking house.
Oh, yeah.
I hear the Joan Baez.
Oh, Robert Planter. That's funny.
She does look like Robin Plant a little bit.
She owes money to Frankenstein. This little fucking
Stairway to basement.
Stairway to mausoleum.
Nice.
Ah, yeah.
She's got talent, baby.
Yeah, she's very good.
You know what?
I never heard her.
Contribute.
Oh, I love
wow.
Thank
For you.
you.
Sure.
Oh, wow.
College education.
Yeah.
Wow, there you go.
Norton
That's good. Got a great little body on her.
Yeah, little flash.
Oh,
Can you see the whole package, please? Anthony, can you see the
What about
package?
me,
Can you
man?
see the whole package?
I didn't play yet. Wait. Hey, I wanted to, you know.
All right, well, she's getting a lot of money for her performance. We'll see what happens when you perform, Sandy Kane.
You know, Sam, you wanted to play He Taught Me How to Love. I just want to tell you, I met one of Jim Norton's fans in Times Square.
Thank you.
And he had your book, and he said, I just came from Caroline's. And he said, oh, remember? He said, I heard He Taught Me How to Love on, and I loved it. So and he gave me a $20 tip. Wow, I know. I re-recorded it, and that is the Naked Cowboy. I wanted to put him on it, and that was how the whole thing started. So I gave you the copy of the Naked Cowboy.
I got it right
But
here.
he said he's not on any song that you've ever done.
No, but I said, why don't we do it? Because people have said, why don't you do a collaboration?
Who says that?
A lot of people say, hey, why don't you, the Naked Cowboy?
Who says that?
Who says
Fans.
that?
What fans?
Fans.
Who?
What do they say? Collaboration?
Yeah, why don't you and the Naked Cowboy collaborate? Well, The whole thing is, I did this song.
No one says that. I just want to make clear.
Many people.
No one said that.
Many people.
Many of the voices in your head.
No. Let's be honest.
No. Who are these people?
Anyway.
Why don't y'all do a mommy dearest scene right now? I want to see you beat her with a wire hanger.
Number wire hangers ever.
I re-recorded the song. And the guy in Nashville put on a male voice. And I said, gee, it sounds just like the Naked Cowboy. So I said, Robert, why don't you put your voice on and we can possibly market the song. So he said, let's hear it. So I sent his manager a copy. And I gave him a copy, and Robert loved it, and he started singing it.
Okay.
Robert loved it, man. At Caroline's, he was singing it. He told me how to love. Yeah, and anyway, and he wanted to put, he says, listen, and when I was in Nashville, they called me up. They said, why don't you, we'll put the voice on for $5,000.
Sandy, could you sew your jaw back on? I don't understand what you're saying. Re-glue your jaw so he can know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
I don't either.
What's going on?
She's trying to tell the story.
Yeah, I am trying to tell a story. Don't be cruel.
You look like something Indy finds in a cave.
Look at that fat fuck. What do you eat, man?
Patrice.
What do you eat?
Sandy, you deserve that. I did. I was cruel. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, but anyway, so the story. No, you were talking about Robert Burke, the Naked Cowboy, suing Sandy Kane. It all started. I said, why don't you put your voice on the thing, and we could possibly get a deal with Capitol Records. So
get a deal with capital punishment.
Anyway, that is the song.
Let's hear it.
Now, Sandy Kane, she performed now
with a capital U.
I wanted to hear the song with Robert.
We're going to finish the segment. Hold on. We're going to finish the segment with that, but we had the hot naked cowgirl perform live.
Now we need you
to perform live.
Yes.
Just so we can have a comparison.
How is she going to perform live with carpal tunnel syndrome? I don't want to watch her wrist fall down on the ground.
Okay, what should I do?
Yeah, it's up to you.
The guitar's a hole in it.
Look at the guitars are very similar, I see.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we can barely tell you two apart.
Right. It's just,
Are they both tailors?
The similarities are just amazing.
Yeah, how do I follow her?
She looks like Sandy Kane looks like a cute naked cowgirl in a
Can somebody help her with a guitar? Can somebody help her put a guitar?
She's strangling herself with her own guitar. What are you doing?
She's worried about her wig falling off.
No, but I'll tell you something.
Is that a wig?
Is that a wig? It's blonde. She's 80.
That looks nice to me, Sandy. I thought it was real.
What was I going to say?
Hold the microphone, Sandy. Microphone.
Yeah, get in front of the mic. You're a performer.
Now you going to play that guitar with your left titty?
Now look at him. The guitar sounds very similar.
This is a song, I did this on WPIX, and this is the song that was produced years ago by the guy that Push It. He has Next Plateau Records, Eddie O'Loughlin. He still has a label.
What is this? The
and
fucking Emmys?
It's very
terrible.
Different on the
I'm sure.
on the record. It's very different.
I'm sure, yeah. Who tuned that? A bus?
Since I got back from Miami, things just ain't been the same.
She went to Miami with John Voight.
Since I met that man named Bobby, I know how to play the game. He taught me how to love. He showed me what to do.
How does it feel?
He taught me how to love underneath the sky above, and now I'm loving you. Since I got back from the Opie and Anthony show,
Here we go. She's riffing.
Things just ain't been the same. Since I blew Patrice's dick, I want to spit it out in the same cause it's chocolate though. He taught me how to love. He showed me how to screw up. He taught me how to love underneath the roof above. And now I'm loving, and now I'm fucking, and now I'm sucking. Let's exchange blood tests.
Oh, that line. I got
that line.
And Jill loves Anthony.
How about that, huh?
So where do you sing that in front of where Virgin Records used to be?
Oh.
No, I don't. Sometimes I'm there.
Used to be, yeah.
Sometimes I'm there.
So you do that, and you do that song?
Sometimes, baby.
Hey, she should sing that in a building that's being demolished.
Then I do I Love Dick.
I will say that in all honesty, the young cowgirl is more talented than the other two. Because the naked cow guy is not talented. His talent,
he just kind of.
He's all right.
Oh, thank you very much.
But he doesn't. Sing. He does what Sandy does. He just.
Well, let's hear the recording.
He just does.
Well, let's not.
Oh, come on.
Hey, what happened to all the money? Like the naked cowgirl got a lot of money when she performed. And...
Come on.
Yeah,
play the song.
No one's messing up with any dollars.
Somebody give Sandy $20, man.
What?
Come on.
Why doesn't Sandy have $40?
But the other girl got money.
Why
doesn't Sandy Kane have any money?
Depreciation of the dollar.
Are you going to play it?
Exactly.
You give her a nickel, and that's how much it's worth.
Yeah,
it's worth $50 from.
I don't care.
Give her a buffalo head nickel.
Hey, if you're on my side, play the song.
Yeah, we're going to at the end of the segment.
No,
relax. We're still having fun with you.
Play it, man. Play it.
We're
Come on, I want to
still
hear
having a little
it.
fun with you.
I want to hear it.
All right, we're gonna play it.
What happens to fucking?
I mean, because
hold on, because I want to ask you some more stuff. Patrice doesn't know all the rape stories.
Just looking.
Play like 30 seconds of it. You don't have to play the whole thing.
And that is just a fucking broken
I heard Richard
sale.
Pryor raped you.
Come on, play it, man.
Patrice is asking questions. We will get to it.
I want you to hear. That's how it sounds on the guitar, but then in the recording studio.
Sing the verse where you got raped by fucking Phil Spector.
I got raped by Phil Spector in Hollywood. He said, Sandy Kane, I want to eat your pussy. I said, Phil, I don't want you to eat me. He said, I'm putting a gun to your head, bitch. You better do it. I said, Phil, be my
This is the court transcript, by the way. This is the exact court transcript.
Be my baby. I'll be your lady. Don't kill me, Phil. I got a lot of living to do.
Yeah, a little too much.
And can I have $20 for a blowjob? He said, sure.
Oh, he paid you $20?
Is that all?
And so you repaid him by letting you live by becoming this?
Yeah.
By testifying against him. Haha.
But now you're...
Which you did.
When you get a second chance at life, you just explode.
It's like the end of Saving Private Ryan when he asked if I was a good man.
I was almost murdered a few times.
Was I worth all those men dying for? And look at Sandy.
I had an equity.
Yeah, was I a good woman? Am I doing all right? Yeah.
And let me tell you.
How about the Pryor rape? What's going on?
Hold on. She said that she was almost murdered a few times.
Oh, yeah. Richard Pryor raped me. No, this is a true story. Richard Pryor.
Was it funny?
Sorry, I just want to make sure people know we don't know if this is a true story. She's saying
It's
it.
a fucking true story.
All right, go ahead.
Richard Pryor said, "Hey, bitch, you want to snort cocaine with Miles Davis?" So I said, yeah. So we went in a stretch limo.
Miles Davis, this is 10 miles of bad road.
Miles Davis, baby. I said, yeah, I want to meet Miles, and I want to snort cocaine. So we pulled up to this Fleabag Hotel on 49th Street, and I said, Miles lives here? So anyway, we go up in a sleazy elevator. Miles Davis lives here? But I'm just thinking, me and Richard Pryor, he takes the key, opens the door. I said, where's Miles, baby? Where's the cocaine? He says, there ain't no Miles, there ain't no cocaine. I want to eat your pussy.
Wow.
Yeah. So then he got me on the bed, and he just, and then.
Did he have a big dick, Pryor?
Yeah.
Good.
Did he put it in your shitter?
Were you willing at that point? Or were you
No, hey, it was like he was on top of me, and it was kind of a rape. And then when I left, you know what he said?
So why do you report it to Bill Cosby afterwards? So that
you know what
so
he
go to
said
jail?
after? Leave the pussy, bitch, when I left.
What is that?
Well, that sounds like Pryor.
Leave the pussy, bitch.
What does that mean?
Good.
Leave the pussy, bitch.
That was a good Pryor.
Yeah, that's a good Pryor joke right there.
Leave the fucking pussy, bitch.
Leave the fucking pussy, bitch.
No, I said, Richard, you're a real dick.
You still call him Richard?
I called him Richard, you're a real dick. So,
even after he raped you?
You're a great rape victim.
There's a much better word after he raped you that you could have used.
And then the trucker that raped you, and then you went to breakfast with him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True story. What could you do?
Call the cops.
Call the cops.
Go to the hospital.
I love how back in the day, though, a story could be that. Like,
of course.
Like women just Took it on the chin.
Like, yes, she was raped.
What is that? Like,
That's it, yeah.
A lot of women still
So
take
we
it on
both
the chin.
lit up a Lucky Strike, and I continued down Route 66.
No, I hitchhiked back. I hitchhiked back to New York. I was in Ohio, and I hitchhiked back. But
did you just get raped at every mile marker as you hitchhiked? I bet.
No, but let me tell you that I was interviewed on TV on, I forgot what, Channel 4 or something, with Beth
The Dumont
Spector.
Network?
And when a man puts his penis in your pussy, there's a certain connection, and there is a feeling there. There is a definite, like...
Even during rape?
Yes, there is a feeling.
What
Even,
kind of feeling? Like good?
there's a connection.
You can still love? Is that...
It's not
this is
a
fucking
love.
important scientific fucking...
It's not a love, and there's a word for it. It's not a love, but it is feelings of you know, that a man just put his sperm in your twat. You know, and there
it's
is
an
a
act
feeling.
of violence.
It is an act, but and a lot of the violence is who.
What's the matter, Sandy? Are you getting a little choked up?
She's thinking about one of Pryor's great bits.
The violence what?
Wait, go ahead, say it, man. Go ahead.
You could say it. Come on, be strong.
Yeah, I know. Be strong.
Be strong.
No, rapes are very sad, though. You know,
Yeah?
they come
What do you say
back.
about the violence?
No, but it's just a lot of times you just a lot of women that do get killed. They don't go with the rapists, but you have to, man. And I really think it's me. I have survived a lot of rapes because I always got out of it with a joke. I started singing "Be My Baby" to Phil Spector, and you just kind of you love the guy because he has your life in his hands, and a lot of times you have to blame your fucking self for getting into a car, getting into a truck, going with Richard Pryor to snort cocaine.
You got some guilt, lady.
No, I'm proud of you. I think you're a really strong woman to overcome and still.
Yes, whatever you say, hot naked cowgirl.
Get out there and do your thing. So I admire you and your strength.
How old are you, young cowgirl?
I'm 27.
And how old was you when
Can
you
you keep it secret? Oh.
Yeah, I won't tell nobody.
That's mine.
Sandy,
So
continue.
No,
you
just that,
you
lot
feel
of
guilty
rapes.
about that stuff? Like you should have done something differently?
No, it's at that moment, don't blame him. Don't start fighting him. Hey, I did this. I'm with him. I'm with you, man. You want to fuck me? I'll fuck you. If that's what you want, if that's what you need right now, I'll do it. Just, don't kill me.
But afterwards, how do you feel?
The guy, the Ecuadorian that had his hands around my neck, I was coming home from Jersey from a go-go job, and he fucky. I go, no, and then he put his hands around my neck, and I said, okay, see, I'm your friend. I am your friend, hey, Ecuadorian. I am your friend, and what do you want? So he hopped on me, how come all rapists have little dicks? And he hopped on me, and
You
then...
said Richard Pryor was packing, though.
Yeah, Richard Pryor was packing. The only black guy. Okay.
Oh, so the rest of
the black guy. And and then he says, after the rape, he says, get out. And I was really glad he didn't steal my money. Because I never got robbed from a rapist. They just wanted the pussy.
That's
the Ecuadorian.
So you've kind of fucked all the rapists, because you was fearing for your life, but you gave them a good fuck, or you laid there like a
No,
victim?
rapists just aren't too good in sex. They just in and out.
But you feel like there was a threat of violence.
Oh yeah, the guy with then I was raped by this gangster, and his name was Sally Burns. Yeah, Sally Burns. And
curtains for you unless you fuck me, see? Curtains.
Exactly. And he got
Would
on top.
Rocky hide in this pussy?
And I had a girlfriend in the room.
Would
and
I
she
put
watched.
my penis in here if Rocky was in
Terrible.
this pussy?
24 years old I was. And he was Sally Burns, and they finally, a year later, they found him in a trunk.
She's going back to Portland. Look at this
Yeah.
one. This
girl's got a lot of balls.
This is an education.
You're
scaring her right back to Portland.
She's going right back to Portland. You got a raping coming today, bitch.
But the Sally Burns, they found him. This is who, if a gangster's listening, don't kill me. They found him dead in a trunk with his penis stuffed in his mouth in Brooklyn.
Why do you think you raped the wrong woman or had sex with her?
He raped somebody's sister.
Oh, really?
Probably,
damn, probably.
They found him dead in a trunk with his penis stuffed in his mouth.
How do you
He had
feel
a
when
big dick.
a little thumb in his mouth?
When you think about those rapes, how do you feel when you go back over them in your head?
How do I feel about it? A lot of times I go, I'm lucky I'm alive. You know, it's only with God. You know, it's like, I am lucky at all the shit I did and all the drugs I did and all the fucking men I've been with and trusted. I'm lucky I'm alive.
Have you ever had consensual sex?
Are you serious?
Yeah?
It's been a while.
Yeah, but
no, yes, I have. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Do you feel bad that you do you think like, wow, I really mistreated myself, I put myself in bad? Because you're saying that you feel like you put yourself in bad places, you blame yourself.
Do I blame myself? Well, I kind of blame myself for the. I could have married the richest kid in New Jersey and been a multimillionaire. That I look back and go, what the fuck didn't you marry that guy? He was But I'm just lucky I'm alive because a lot of times you do drugs and you just don't have the right. And I enjoy drugs. Got any?
No.
I used to do drugs in the 80s. Now I do them in any temperature.
Oh, God damn. Holy shit.
You still do drugs?
Did Pryor tell you that one with his dick in your
I was getting ready to rape her after that joke.
Hold on.
I smoke pot. All
right, yeah. Formaldehyde.
Do crack, heroin. That's it.
No, what do you really do?
I like to smoke pot.
A little pot action?
It's not that bad.
Nah.
So
What
do you get anybody trying to grope you or assault you these days?
Yesterday I was robbed in time. Remember I spoke?
You were robbed?
Yeah, I was
What
robbed.
happened?
This junkie came over. Remember I was talking to you?
Yeah.
And I leave my purse out, like you always said. This junkie was taking all my fucking money out, you know? He's like,
What'd you do?
"Oh."
And get on mic there, Sandy.
Yeah. And he just like was taking all my fucking money out and putting it in his pocket. And I ran over. I said, "Hey, that's my fucking stuff," you know. And he kept taking it out. So one of the Lion Kings came over and he said, "Hey man, you better give the bitch back her money."
One of the what?
They have Lion Kings.
Oh, the King Tut. They're hustling King Tut.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's King Tut.
Oh, wow. They got a lot of
No,
shit
but
going
anyway,
on in Times
There's
Square,
shit going
man.
on. I
It's a
just
whole
walk with
new
my
world.
head down,
Yeah.
point A to point B. There is a whole subculture of shit going on there.
I tipped the guy $5. I said, and because the guy finally took everything out of his pocket, you know, all the money and put it back. And I think some of it he kept, but
Well, the thing is, like, you gotta be safe. I always tell her, like, because she leaves this bag with her money, and it's so dangerous. Like, I keep all my money in my boot or in my guitar.
Probably should.
And I have my case, like, right in front of me.
Yeah.
And so it's just dangerous because you have that bag, and so I just worry about this sometimes because you walk away from it.
I know, I do. I have to, like...
Sandy.
I know.
See, you don't learn. People aren't nice.
You believe in people's good nature, I think. I think that's you're trusting, and you believe in people's good nature, and as much as they've been terrible to you. You've been treated very, very badly by a lot of people.
Oh.
But you do.
Sandy gets very emotional.
It's true,
when she
right?
thinks
We've never
back at
seen
these
her
times.
get emotional.
You have a
today.
faith in people, and you
it's
try
just-
to believe they're going to love you and treat you right, and they treat you terribly time after time.
Yeah, it's just slapped you in the face your whole life.
Yeah.
People aren't very nice.
What happened?
Oh,
But what-
see
Sandy,
the
now-
guitar.
Oh, no, not the guitar.
But what is it? You want
Now I
people to
feel
be
like an
nicer to
idiot.
you, Sandy?
Hey, everyone does.
Jesus,
No
that's
one's, everyone's life is like that, you know? I mean, I spoke to Jill, Anthony's ex, and she loved you so much, man. She loved you so much, and you cheated on her.
Hey, don't get me involved in this shit.
Yeah, I am. Because she told me to
She's
tell
a
you.
sucker for a sobs. This one here.
She told me to tell you. She said, you tell him.
My toes are numb.
You know,
But why is
I
Sandy
loved him,
why are
and
you
he
getting
cheated.
emotional
Why
about
are you a little
that?
sad today,
No,
Sandy?
I'm just saying. No, when it comes to you guys, that she's the most beautiful woman. I swear to God, I just said my jaw dropped. I said I can't believe that he cheated on a woman like you,
Jesus.
man.
They can't believe a
Don't
guy that looks
judge
like
me,
Jim Varney
Sandy
would cheat on Jill.
And we were talking. I said, I said, Anthony, I could really see how you could love him. He's a very lovable man. He's a very good-looking man. He's got a great body. And she said, I really loved him very much. And he cheated on me with a 19-year-old, and I burnt her clothes and stuff.
Yeah,
and I burnt all the clothes and stuff. She said,
cute
I really
story.
loved him. This is the most beautiful woman. You should have seen her. I couldn't
why do
she
you-
walks into a room. She's got these titties
right.
that come up like that. She had a short skirt on. The legs, I couldn't believe. The face was gorgeous. She was like,
hey, Sandy, you think Anthony misses her?
I think I just can't believe that he just wouldn't even marry a woman like that because she was drop dead gorgeous and the sweetest woman.
I don't marry anybody.
Do you miss her?
What?
Do you miss Jill?
No.
The show's getting like all sentimental.
Yeah,
I know.
kidding.
I want to know about Sandy though. I want to know what Sandy.
You have Sandy
but
Kane
she's-
eyes. I'm just saying that they're
She
beautiful.
just told me.
Got Sandy Kane eyes.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hey,
She
you know,
is a nice sucker for a sob story. That's how you get some.
yeah.
You get
You
some
know, there's
naked
nothing wrong
cowgirl
with
pussy.
tears.
Her hair is polyester.
I mean-
I broke my kneecap playing basketball when I was.
You know, I'm going through a crisis right now, and you guys are
What's your
with me.
crisis?
And I
The lawsuit, you mean?
yeah, that
Crisis.
fucking lawsuit. I opened it up.
There's
What the
fucking
fuck?
pelicans with oil on them. This is no crisis, lady.
Yeah, no,
You settle down. Put things in perspective.
well, you know,
Are you feeling like you're tired of being kicked by people and you're kind of tired of not getting what you want?
you know, I'm very. I mean, I know I'm emotional. I feel bad about the Naked Cowboy. I was a good friend to him.
Oh.
We worked for 3 years. No, and.
Oh, you knew the guy?
Wait, let her finish.
No, we worked. Like like she worked with him. Like I work with you.
Yeah.
And it's just like you're suing me. It's like I went to Caroline's. I promoted his show. I sat there, spent $55. He didn't even put me on the fucking show. And all of a sudden, he's fucking suing me. What
Do you
the
feel
fuck?
betrayed by him? Betrayed?
I'm very betrayed.
Yeah.
Here I try to put him on the record, my baby, my song, and all of a sudden he's suing me because of it. Hey, man, I'm very glad I'm all over the media, but also I'm very sad that he did. You know,
Save your tears. It's the last bit of moisture in your body. You're gonna
you know,
crumble like you opened the Ark of the Covenant.
That's like a part of this that's just that wasn't said. Is that she was friends with this guy? He's not a stranger in your life. He's like somebody you know.
Of course he is.
Do you feel like he's another person that turned on you? And I'm not saying he is,
Yes.
but do you feel like you trusted another
Yeah.
person that just
Yes.
mistreated you?
How would you like if they turned on you and sued you?
Right, I would hate it.
You know, and right.
Welcome
It's
to
the
show
same thing.
business.
All of a
Yeah,
sudden,
exactly.
It's
Do
just
not
like,
show friends.
Wait till the book
no,
comes out.
she came back last
My
week.
mother
and
hung
all of a
up on me
sudden
the other
I'm sued. It's almost like he done me for her.
Yeah.
A street wife.
And you've
Wow.
and you've been treated again. I not to
No,
harp
I mean,
on, but
how
you've been
could-
treated badly by a lot of people.
And she
Yes.
just turned on the young one. Like the young one was like, "Oh my God, she's my new auntie," and then she's like,
goes,
"And she's
"He
gonna
done
dump me for this cunt."
this bitch over here.
And she's just like,
with the
"Damn,
perky tits."
I felt bad for this fucking."
No, I mean, it just happened. She came back last week, and all of a sudden I got papers.
Let me ask you: do you want to talk to the Naked Cowboy? You can't talk because you're litigating, so it's almost like you and your friend have this thing between you now. You can't speak to him even. So what would you say to him if you could say it to him?
Because that's what, you know, like the media said that, Channel 4 said, why don't you go over and talk to him? He was right across the street. No, I mean, I think he hates me I think, you know, I think maybe because he's jealous. People have said that. He's like jealous and, you know, the cops like tits and ass, you know? And they, you know, he's been doing the same shtick for 13 years. You got to change.
No, but I mean, not
He
even
did.
on that.
It's his new actor suing you.
But if you had to-
Exactly.
as your friend, though, like, what would you say to your friend who betrayed you? Because I know this is not just about money. You feel
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
guy that you really
What would you
trusted.
say to him, Sandy?
Yeah, what would you
Jimmy's
say to him?
got a great question. What would you say to him if he's listening
Not
right
even
now?
angrily, but
And
what
most
would you say to
likely he
him?
is because we had him on the phone earlier. So what would you say to him?
As a friend.
Right now.
You know, I'm just saying, him and his fucking manager, man. No, I spoke to him on the phone before this happened. He says, you are a classless person. You have no class. My manager's good. You are bad. Your music sounds unprofessional. Not like mine. Mine's great. You suck. That is exactly what he said to me. So I'm going like, he's very angry at me. Why is he angry at me?
Right.
Because he couldn't change. He's 40 years old. He's got to re-fucking invent himself. So don't blame me, motherfucker, for stealing your When I lost my television show, I couldn't sue anyone. I lost it. I moved on. I had to move on.
You've had a lot of stuff taken away from you, it seems.
So that hasn't everybody, though, Jim. I mean, you always reinvent yourself. Opie and Anthony do.
Yeah, we have to reinvent ourselves.
I mean, and at 40 years old is a big time in a man's life. Don't you think 40?
Yeah, it's tough.
It is. It's tough. And he's going through that right now. He's 40 years old.
A little midlife crisis kind of a thing.
He used to be there every fucking day. He's not there anymore,
But
right?
I don't think he has to be because he makes so much money now. He's got all this commercial stuff. He's big. He's like established his name. And now he's got us hustling out there. And every time someone sees us, they think of him. So he doesn't even have to be out there.
Wow. What do you think of that?
Well, when I think of that, I think he misses it. He misses being out there. He loved being out there. He was like all those girls and everyone, you know, just, exalting him. He loved the street. He was, the king of Broadway up there. And now he's not. It's not fucking working.
It's not working.
Oh, shit.
Really?
No, like my television just wasn't fucking working anymore. It's not fucking working. You know, and he's out there and he's just not fucking working. You know, sometimes you want it to work and it's not. That's the story with the Naked Cowboy. So he's suing me. He wants my fucking money and her fucking money. And it's like, you know, hey, fuck you, Naked Cowboy. That's what I say to you.
Whoa!
Right? No, that's a fuck you, man.
And we support you, Sandy Kane.
Yeah, I'm fucking out there. I'm fucking hustling. I went topless yesterday. So you say I'm stealing your thunder? I'm really stealing it because I'm fucking... My titties are down.
Yeah.
Damn.
But he also...
My titties are down.
But you also had your feelings.
Certainly are.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but you have to, like, I did have I'm betrayed. I go, what? You know, they're actually suing me? What the fuck?
Jimmy Walters.
I don't think he is. I don't think, because, you know, the lawyer told me there's a people don't think, you know, there's a distinguishing thing between a woman and a man. I'm the cowgirl, he's the cowboy.
Right. I'm the cowgirl.
Right.
Yes.
You're the cowgirl.
You're the cow patty.
Listen, I've been the cowgirl for 3 years.
But she's paid
she's the
her
cowgirl.
dues as far as, you know, legally being able to be the cowgirl. And people look at her and go, well, that's the Naked Cowgirl.
And I'm the original.
Yeah, and you just came kind of swooping in. I'm not against you.
3 years straight I've been. She just came last week.
And how long are you staying, Naked Cowgirl?
I'll be here till September.
See, but isn't she
I'm just here to make money for school, and it's really
I don't know.
Do you live with
the Naked Cowboy?
No, I don't. He lives in New Jersey.
Do you have a boyfriend? Do you live with a boyfriend? Really?
Well, I have a boyfriend, and he's from Italy. Oh. And he's coming over July 8th. And he'll be living with me.
Oh, good.
And I'm so excited. We have this, like, international love affair. It's awesome.
Well,
your place in Manhattan?
Amore.
Hey, he's Italian. Anthony's Italian.
Hey.
Yeah, it's so nice.
Anthony, see if you can slip us something before this guy gets here. Yeah.
Before her Dago shows up.
Yeah.
He came to live with me for 3 months in Portland, and then I went there for spring break, and then now he's coming here. So this is going to be the deciding factor if we get married.
Is he going to teach you how to drive? Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then the car blows up and you look like Sandy.
Poor Sandy.
I'm kidding. Sandy knows I'm
poor
joking
Sandy,
around.
She's getting beaten up this week. She's getting a bad week, man.
Pouring her heart out.
I mean, I'm glad I'm with you guys, and I hope you support me with this lawsuit because it's.
Well, you know we're your true friends.
Yes.
We tease you, but we're your true friends.
We do tease you. And I'll admit, Sandy, sometimes we go a little too far. But you know what? We've been a radio family here for many years, and you are included in that radio family.
Yes.
You're the part of the family that we don't really want in the pictures. but you're
always in the YouTube.
But you know that you're loved here. And this is a place where you can come where your friends are, going to tease you a little bit, but that's what we do.
Today, man, hey, we're comics, comics. And the cowboy also feels bad about it. He tried to do comedy, man. You don't just get up and be the belle of the comedian world. Lou Ferrandis threw his fucking ass out, man.
What? I can only imagine what he says. Like, what does the cowboy have to say? Like, he just says the same thing over and over again.
Wow, you're trashing the cowboy now. I like it.
I'm just saying, I can imagine him as a comedian.
Girl power.
I like
what does he say in Times Square? Because I've never seen him do his thing.
I'm the naked cowboy. I'm the naked cowboy. But it's just funny because he has these funny lines.
Stinks.
He's horrible.
Once you hang out with him,
He's a hack.
he
doesn't know how to play guitar.
You just get used to his lines. But I'm just curious what he would have to say in stand-up comedy.
Do you think he would have?
I parked at a red light.
He was doing fuck songs. He was doing "Come We Fuck for Fun."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he did a fuck song, and my baby farts when she comes.
And he makes his money by selling pictures for $10.
No, he doesn't charge. I don't think
he does charge.
I think it's for tips, isn't it?
No, it's $10. I think he charges 10
tips
fucking dollars.
Yeah, he's not going
to call it tips. Sandy's emotional today. Is it like your 50th anniversary of menopause?
That's funny.
No, I think my heart is open, and
unfortunately not.
and I'm really glad to be here.
You're an open person. Like, you allow yourself to be teased and stuff, but you're a pretty open person. And
thank you.
You know, people forget that you have feelings too, and that getting kicked around it sucks after a while.
And this Naked Cowboy is trying to destroy your livelihood and kick you out onto the street.
Yeah, it's like, right, you're taking my job away. It's the only job I ever liked, and I get respect, and I make money.
What would you do, Sandy, if you didn't do this?
Oh, that's a good question.
I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
Oh, hell.
That same question
The
posed
cops
to you,
love
youngster.
me, man. The cops like me. The
What would
cops
you do
rule
if
in
you
Times
didn't do
Square.
If I didn't do this?
Yeah, what would you be doing?
Well, I'm going to school, so hopefully I don't have to do this forever.
Right.
This is just a job for me
That's
to
what
make
Sandy
money.
said,
So you don't
too.
really have a
So,
plan.
You know what?
Hope is not a plan.
I am going to school so I can get a career one day like you, young
But what do you
gentleman.
want? What do you want to do?
Get into social work, probably do counseling of some sort.
Probably and hope. You're a mess.
You're a mess.
A lot of probably and hopes. Back when I was a horrible human being, those are words I look for. Probably, hope, I think, you're just a
no,
mess.
I mean, if you want me to be like direct and assertive with
Yes,
what I'm saying,
yes, I
I
do.
will be a counselor one day. I am going
No
to
one
school,
dreams to
and
be
I
a fucking
will
counselor.
Graduate.
Nobody.
Oh, yeah. Well, my thing is this.
You're
If
a
you-
naked panhandler.
I know.
Now
I'm
you
gonna
want to
have
counsel me
change
on
my
something, you
name.
fucking psychopath?
I'm gonna have to definitely change my name.
Take this
They're like-
$40 for your books and come on over and dance for me
Maybe
and my
I'll be
girlfriend.
like an inspirational speaker. You know.
Yeah,
there you
I
go.
don't think you're going to be a counselor. I don't think you're going to be a social worker.
There's
I
no
don't.
money in that either.
Fuck out of here.
I don't
No
think so.
fucking money.
I don't think you're going to be a social worker.
She probably makes $500,000 fucking begging for money with a shitty guitar.
No, I
now
know,
she's
I'm saying,
gonna
you're out
she's
there
gonna go
naked
down
in
to
Times Square. You're
20,000 a
gonna be-
year.
Right,
You're
Get
going to
out
be
of
a
here.
counselor?
For showing those perky tits. Now you're gonna put a sweater on it and make $270,000 less.
All you have to do is write a book, and you're golden.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
write a book about your experiences.
I could, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'll just go and like inspire people. I mean, if you go to high schools and speak, they pay you like $2,000 an hour.
Don't make sure you don't go there and you end up supporting Giuseppe or whatever his name is.
That's what she's gonna marry him. She's goofy.
Geppetto.
Well, what does he do for a living?
Yeah,
Nothing.
what does Geppetto do?
What does he do for a living in Italy?
Geppetto.
He's in like the hotel business.
So he makes
you know.
it.
He's
He's a
nothing.
waiter.
He's a douche.
He does like I don't know. He's done the
Learn the
managing
casino business.
of like
Hotel
big
management.
gala dinners and things like that.
Bella. He called her Bella and
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
like the movie.
Bella come sola.
He's really dark and shit. Bella.
Well, let's wrap up with these two because we got to take a leak. And
I gotta
Sandy
pee.
Kane needs her Naked Cowboy song on the
Oh,
radio.
but let's hear it. Can we just hear it?
Yeah, we'll play a
And
little
if
bit
anybody
of it.
wants to go to my website, it's nakedcowgirlny.com.
It's crashed right now. It's so big.
I
There's so
know
much bandwidth.
people are hitting it. I just called my web girl today. It'll be back up.
Okay.
All right,
Naked Cowgirl NY.
And you're on 46th and Broadway.
46 and Broadway. Come see me and take a picture.
And where can they take a picture of you, Sandy?
Any cooch pics of you anywhere?
We're topless in the fucking house, see, and we go topless.
No?
Hey, you
Two
never
bitches, only in fucking Times Square. You know, only in Times Square.
Yeah. But now we're awesome.
I'm waiting for the cowboy to take his dick out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
should
wouldn't
the two
that be
girls?
great?
Should the two
He's
girls
gonna
hug?
fucking rape you with it because
Yeah.
he's taking your.
Oh, there's
he's
a
gonna try
rape.
to take your money.
There's a naked cowboy rape story coming very soon.
I think he pads the fucking undies too. To be honest,
Oh,
These little
shit.
balls,
I think
little
the
extra.
cowboy definitely puts a sock in there or something.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
All right, why don't you guys hug?
Yeah.
Who? Me and her?
I think you
Yeah.
need a hug. Sandy.
No,
Yeah,
hey,
You want a
not
hug?
from her,
Why?
Why?
because she's a woman.
She didn't do anything bad to you. Although a hug is nice. It's just like
Not
oh.
a woman. I'm very heterosexual.
All right, listen, we're gonna
Wow.
play
I
your
like
song.
a man.
Sandy Kane, this is what got you in trouble. The Naked Cowboy, he taught me how to love.
Right.
I'm not gonna play the whole thing.
Let's hear it.
A little piece.
Let's hear it. Okay. Can I just? There's a story behind it. Was the producer in Nashville put a male voice on it? And
Wait,
then
hold
here's
on. I want. We should film the story because I want to know what your side of the story. The Naked Cowboy is suing you for this.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
He's saying this song.
What's he saying?
He's saying this song is basically that you were saying that he was honest. So what is the story of this Naked Cowboy
No,
song?
the story is, I said to him and his manager, why don't you put your voice on it? Maybe we can do a collaboration and get a deal. So I mailed the manager and I gave Robert, he was in Times Square, a copy of He Taught Me How to Love, Sandy Kane featuring the Naked Cowboy. And I told him I'm writing the name so you could see when it's on Billboard's charts featuring the Naked Cowboy. I told him it never came out. The song never came out. He never put his voice on it because he wanted $5,000. So this is the song with a male voice on it. Sandy Kane featuring a male voice, and it was originally played here.
Since I got back from Miami, things just ain't been the same. Since I met that man named Bobby, I know
loving you. Come on, play the second verse. I got back from Nashville. Things just ain't been the same. Since I met that man named Opie and Anthony and Sam, I know, and Jim Gang. He told me how to screw you. He showed me what to do. He taught me how to love. And I screwed him too. Wait, why does we have to always go in the toilet? He taught me how to love. Come on. Come on.
We did it, Sandy. We did it. We did it.
I'm the naked flautist.
Fuck. That really sounded fucking good.
It was all right, man.
You sound pretty good on this CD.
That should be the end. Every
I-
time our show ends, that clip has to be played. That sounded really fucking good.
That was good, man. Thank you.
Sandy
Serious
Kane.
fucking satellite, baby, in the fucking house.
It is the house.
We're
It's not
gonna
in the
take a
house.
break. We support you, Sandy Kane.
Yes, Sandy Kane.
The Naked
Don't think we
Cowboy is a piece of shit,
Hello.
and the other Naked Cowgirl is really hot.
Naked
Okay.
Cowgirl.
Thank you.
All right,
In the
so
fucking
If you need any Italian cock before your Italian arrives, you know where to find me.
Hey, Jill in the fucking house.
can
don't
we
worry
just go
about
to
it.
break now? Thank you.
Jill, baby. Jill.
You're listening to Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Virus. Sirius XM.
Well, that was interesting. We got Patrice ONeal in studio playing Helium Comedy Club in Philly. Let's not forget that. Tomorrow, one show. Tomorrow, right? Thursday?
Tomorrow, one show, yeah.
And then 2 Friday, 2 Saturday, heliumcomedy.com. Go see Patrice ONeal,
Hey,
Philly.
thanks for the plug, guys.
You could do theaters in Philly if you wanted to. Surprised you could.
Yeah.
So if you're there, you get tickets because Patrice could be doing a theater down there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
We just did the Vic together. Didn't
It was fun, man.
we? I thought it was
In
cool.
Chicago?
Yeah, I liked it.
I heard nothing but great reviews about
Those
that
people
show.
had a good show.
Yes.
The Naked Cowgirl and Sandy Kane are gone.
That was.
She was nice, man. The one we don't know was actually really nice.
She's a nice girl.
Lou.
Big mutton head.
Yeah.
Mutton head.
Fucking head like a turkey leg. Took that hat off, that big moon head tied to her. I want to be
You weren't
somebody.
feeling it. You weren't feeling it?
No, I was after a while, but then you just watch her and her fucking virtue and her horse shit.
yeah.
She don't know what she's gonna do. She's gonna end up like Sandy Kane.
It's
another.
just.
She doesn't want to be
it's
a
one of those
counselor.
situations
Who-
where.
no one wants to be a counselor. She just said that definitively that I want to be a counselor.
Especially at 27 when you're in the public eye already, making pretty good money probably, and then all of a sudden really going to give all that up to be a counselor?
She's way past her doing something years.
Yeah, she should have been doing something.
You don't do nothing. You already been doing it for 7 years. You
She's-
made a choice.
If she's standing on the fucking corner there after 25 years old, there's a problem.
Yeah, I'm telling you, she's, God bless her.
Mm-hmm.
I hope I see some naked. I'm hoping there's some naked something of her.
She had perky titties.
Really, little sweet tits in
Yeah.
there. But she was a mug.
Yeah.
Just
No woman wants to be called a mug.
No.
The cowboy hat dressed her up nice.
the cowboy hat.
So she took that hat off,
That
it-
hat off. She had a head like Bluto from Popeye. I'm not gonna put up with her fucking standing there. If she gets competition from a hotter chick, it's very easy to do.
You were annoyed because we were trying to get out of the studio and her guitar case is in the way, she's in the way, and you're just like, will you just fucking move? I gotta go
damn.
take a leak.
Just there with her fucking special.
You just weren't
equipment.
feeling it.
Her fur guitar case and her shitty.
How about Sandy Kane almost completely breaking down?
She
Yeah, that
does
was
that
very-
anyway. I wasn't
She's
even.
never come close to
even
that.
come close.
Really?
No.
Never come close
Sandy
to
is-
showing an emotion.
Never.
Really?
Never.
Not even close. A little anger when we do shit to her, but never
But,
that.
no,
Never.
She was
So the
completely
naked
fucked up.
cowboy thing got to her. It really
And the
got to
rapes
her.
and the violence.
Everything.
It's a weird thing she's doing. Like, she's looking at things and going, like, I've really mistreated she's really feeling lonely and awful right now.
Find
So
any
you
twat
saying she
pictures,
blamed
Dan?
the rapes on herself? Like it just she
Yeah.
ends up in bad situations because no one is serial raped. Does that even happen?
I know.
She was a sex worker, though. Like, she was a fucking
Yeah, she's in
strip.
the
Like, she did, like,
peep
the
booths
peep shows and
all
stuff.
sorts of shit.
That whole thing where she was describing, though, how it was a good feeling, like, ooh, that's odd.
It was a connection, and then
Yeah, some kind of connection, and
she'll
then she
get
just
die. She'll die
lost her
before she.
mind.
or she wants to live. And
it's like the cock was life. The cock to her was life. Oh.
Now she's trying to get raped.
Yeah. Now, Jesus, she couldn't.
Jesus.
Not even close.
Wow, she opened up though.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Those big eyes. She's pretty. See, I'm telling you, I'm looking through the oldness.
Oh yeah.
She
tough to do.
She has big, beautiful eyes. That lady, like,
I
she's
don't
not an
know
ugly
what
woman at
We
all.
can't find an old picture of her.
I wish she knew what she looked like in her old
There's a
days.
curiosity. I
We've
would
seen
love
her
to
younger,
see
though.
what she looks like in her prime.
Well,
Remember,
no
we've seen her
sure.
younger, but like 20 years ago, but she was still like dicey.
What do you mean?
Remember the interview we saw her? Didn't we see her do an interview where she was like...
Even that wasn't like that old. Like, she was still pretty old in that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like 20 years
she
ago.
was 60 then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see a picture of her like in her 20s.
20s, man. Because she's a pretty woman, man, Sandy. Big eyes. Big
You
eyes,
see that
man.
she
I can't look through the old.
may have been with
You
the
can't
eyes.
even- you can't look through the old.
I can't chisel through that.
You see those eyes, man. You see where she just was.
Oof.
I bet she was better looking than this one here, the young one, when she was younger.
When she was that age?
I bet you she was a better looking woman than this fucking one
see
y'all are
Yeah, I wouldn't bet you on that.
twirling around.
I wouldn't bet
bro.
you on that.
I'd arrest her too if I was a cop. Just for audacity. Really, you
Just
think
a
you're
big
hot?
Mutton head.
A lot of people reacting to that segment. Pirate Trucker in Nebraska, what's up?
I was going to call in and say you should hook up victim number 1 with Derek, victim number 2, and send them up to Harlem. But then I started feeling bad for Sandy. That was kind of like, trying to put your grandma in a home when she doesn't want to go. I just felt bad.
Yeah, the naked.
That is fucked up.
You know what? The Naked Cowboy's doing just fine. He's got all these products and stuff. He's a piece of shit. He really is in the end.
Her
Just
song
leave her
was
the fuck
actually
alone.
pretty good. What Anthony should do is wait for the Naked Cowboy to sue and get control of Sandy Kane, then sue and get control of the Naked Cowboy because Anthony's the original, and then he'll have control of Sandy Kane.
No, I think that the Naked Cowboy, honestly tried to let her do her thing for a long time. Like, he never bothered her until she's just...
But how much money could she be making where he's making a big deal out of it?
Can you imagine if that was... If that monster took your brand and was standing there, you'd be like, ugh.
Is she really, though? I mean, it's not even close to the same
He's
thing.
a fucking street bum who made good. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how there's not other men just like, oh, I'm in good shape. Let me go pretend to play a guitar.
Yeah. You try to give me a cease and desist, I'll punch you in the fucking face.
Yeah, like
one of
you'll
those.
fight over it. Like, how does he? I know he probably has to have a permit to be there and all kind of goofy shit. But
what's all his products, by the way? What is he fucking?
Naked Cowboy
selling?
Draws, probably.
He said
Barbecue
oysters. He said fucking.
oyster. Because that's like an aphrodisiac.
Probably deodorant.
Oh,
it's the world we live in, man.
That fucking
There's people
idiot.
out there that eat this shit up, obviously, because he's making a good living.
Fucking some fucking home bum that looks like Thor, and he can't play the guitar, and he's fucking with old Sandy, who's trying to make $2, and you know no one's fucking giving her money.
Yeah, how much money could she possibly be making?
Fucking
the next couple of days a lot because she's been all over the news, but then that'll feel
Yeah.
And the cops probably fuck with him too. Yeah, just let that old
$50 T-shirt.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, what does he got on his site?
Fuck is that? $50 for a T-shirt? Are you kidding
Who the
me?
fuck would wear a Naked Cowboy T-shirt?
Well,
and you guys interviewed him before?
Special mention in a song performance on a CD.
I didn't like it at all.
$10,000 for a Naked Cowboy undie party.
What?
$20,000 for the Naked Cowboy in concert.
Who the fuck's no one's paying $20,000 to see
Somebody,
him.
I bet you there's some rotten bitches that pay him 10 G's to do a house party though.
Oh, no way.
God, I bet you.
$25 an autograph, $50 for a T-shirt. Yeah, this guy's fucking. What is he, out of his mind?
I want to see his products.
I guess he's not out of his mind if people are buying them.
The T-shirts look horrible. They really look
And
horrible.
I've been waiting to get a website thinking that you have to have a good one.
Yeah, nah.
It's fucking horse shit.
A Naked Cowboy guitar for $1,000.
What is that? One he played or something?
No, he probably goes to a shit store, picks up a shit guitar, puts some stickers on it,
and says, "There you go."
There you go. $1,000. Naked Cowboy concert for $20,000. Naked Cowboy and his band will travel to your town and put on a concert for your event. You must provide a venue. You can charge admission, promote your product, and make your money back.
Anything with him playing? Like with him, that would show why he's worth $20,000.
Yeah, $20,000 for him to fucking play.
Well, if he has a website, you would assume he would have a song or a sample.
Yeah,
on
maybe
there.
a sample
and
on
if
there.
he doesn't, that would say a lot.
God damn. That's pretty bad. None of his links work. What?
I think I hate him. I think I hate him. At first, you drive by him and go,
He's
fuck
not
it.
likable.
And just now you just go, really? Fuck him.
$20,000. Can't you fucking get like?
I can't wait till they run him off. They
Fucking
tell him he has to put on
real
like
band
pajamas because there's too many kids out with your fake ball sack hanging out. Fucking disgust me.
President Obama is meeting with the general as we speak.
Oh boy,
as we speak,
he is getting his ass reamed right now.
Just about all of us can relate to that type of a meeting.
What the fuck you telling to the motherfucking Rolling Stone, bitch?
What are you doing? That's what Obama's probably saying to him. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Wait, we can't find fucking audio of this guy? We have to go to YouTube? So his own website...
Think Obama's happy, Ant?
No. He is not a happy man right now.
There's no audio of him on his own site?
Not on his website, no.
Wow.
And none on YouTube?
Well, you get some basic YouTube shit.
Nothing, huh?
Someone with their camera, you know.
20 G's for this motherfucker to just go...
His website is terrible.
Zoom, 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 zoom. He strums.
Yeah.
Yeah, and says little bad hack jokes.
Here's what I will do, is give him credit for the fact that one day he woke up and said, I'm going to just fucking play horse shit guitar with my balls out in Times Square, and it became something. So he had a belief system.
You're going to be a bum, Naked Cowboy. Because you ain't got no job. I'm just going to walk Times Square. Be myself. It's called a bum, Naked Cowboy.
It's called a bum, Naked Cowboy. I'm just going to walk the earth and play bad music.
Walk the earth. I gotta take a shit.
If you fear what I say, then cease to ask those scary questions.
What is that? What movie is that?
Fucking Pulp Fiction, stupid.
Wow, I don't remember that.
That's the best scene in the movie.
Oh yeah.
His Facebook
I am
has
the
no
strong, and you are the Naked Cowboy. What a tool! Why didn't he just fucking? He has the audacity to charge
audacity. That's what it is. Just audacity.
Yeah. And you can't even go to his website to see what he sounds like to decide if you want him.
Is there anything with sound?
We're looking.
We have to buy
Danny's been looking the whole fucking time.
Fucking YouTube.
Well, I'm saying there's.
Does he talk? Like I just want to hear him.
$20,000 for Naked Cowboy concert? They got no bourbon in it?
I'd pay this just boo this motherfucker.
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, the ground.
Close it on him. So it's like, are you getting good?
101 is the name of the.
Are you getting a good exposure?
Yes, Dave.
Izzy Gold is the name of the.
Could you
I was hoping he was going to be playing on this.
This is perfect.
What would you call it?
Please.
Izzy Gold, and you represent, but it's not just music then. It's music, horror, fashion.
I just want to get him
But
saying
it's,
something
it's a
really
record
quick.
label.
Could you get over here? Like, 'cause I think the light would be a lot better.
Well, we can expose on the
Fuck
computer.
it. What are you doing?
Oh, no, that's perfect. That's perfect. So just get him, like, zoom in on him.
Yeah.
And all I want you to do for me, man. Shit, there's no light here.
I'm Naked Cowboy, hanging out with Izzy Gold. I'm the Naked Cowboy, hanging out with Izzy Gold. Izzy.
We'll have to take it back that he doesn't play guitar.
Izzy ain't Izzy Gold.
I owe him an apology.
Izzy ain't Izzy Gold. Look at that.
That's awesome. So just give me one really quick. Look at the camera and just say, Pat Young, you rock.
Pat Young?
Yeah. My mom's name is Pat Young. She's a huge fucking fan.
Pat Young, you rock. Be home soon, Mom. Well, I'm the Naked Cowboy. You gotta do what you gotta do. Naked Cowboy here at Izzy Gold's.
Well, he does know how to play the guitar. Because all I see him doing is go voom, voom, voom in the Times Square.
Like, fuck yeah,
I'm the naked cowboy thing all the time.
And I'm gonna tell you, the guy's built like a fucking Greek god, right? So he's been offered porn.
He was in Playgirl.
But I know he's been offered dirt porn, like regular porn.
Shit.
So that means he's just making money. He just says no to. He can say no to shit.
Right.
Oh, he can make money in a porn. I think you're right. So he
Porn,
must be doing okay.
So yeah, porn.
right.
I'm sure they offered him fucking probably $1 million to do some porn.
Yeah, they probably said they wanted him to be with like a cow horse or something, you know.
Shit.
World Cup.
What's the USA and Algeria?
Why would there be a score? Why would there be?
No, it's a
dumb
good game.
sport.
It's a good game. The back line of the
Oh, here we go. This giant field.
Yeah, you
and,
see that guy when he kicks it to that guy.
It's awful. It's like a runway.
And
suckers, dumb sport.
It just looks exhausting.
oh, goal USA! Goal USA!
No.
I'm kidding.
Nothing.
Hey guys,
USA.
thanks,
I
man.
just
I
got a bunch
appreciate
of
you
people
letting me
getting
come
all
in.
like,
Where you going?
I gotta go.
Yeah,
I
gotta leave.
appreciate you guys.
Oh, really?
You gotta fucking
Hey,
come in.
thanks for having me, man. I'm really.
You're feeling
always
the energy
appreciate
just leaving the room and you want out.
Yeah,
Patrice
sinking
doesn't wanna
shit,
be
man. I don't
party.
swim. Black people don't swim.
Patrice doesn't want to be part of the last fucking 15 minutes.
No, I'm always a part of it. I just gotta go. That's all.
I hear you.
But guys, thank you.
If all of a sudden we're looking at
always
World
welcome.
Cup soccer, we're struggling. I mean, what else?
I mean,
what are we going to make out of World Cup
I know why he's
soccer?
leaving because he wants to be in the car by 11 for my Boneyard show. I understand that.
Shit.
Today at 11.
Yeah.
My show on the music channel, Boneyard. I have one every Wednesday.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's get out of here.
I have my trainer, and I want to take
Serious
a nap
19.
before he comes over because
Patrice.
I'm very tired.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Fuck it. Patrice,
Yeah,
thank
let's do
you.
that.
Helium Comedy Club
Early.
this weekend,
Early out.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday in Philadelphia, all right?
man.
And
See
Big
you
Mama Prods on Twitter.
Appreciate it like always.
Take care.
Yes.
All right, guys, we're going home ourselves. Fuck it.
Yeah. Fuck you guys. You guys leave early sometimes. Listeners. Right? Right? Answer me. Oh, it's one way. Shit. Forgetting about this radio thing.
Steve?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Here's the rest of the NBC report. I think we can squeeze it in.
On the radar for a period of time. There are things that we feel that she's doing in her marketing that is inconsistent with the class of the Naked Cowboy. It's just a matter of saying, look, get under control, sign a franchise agreement, or, we're going to sue your pants on.
The problem arose when he was supposed to put his voice on a song that I recorded in Nashville, and I said, gee, why don't you put your voice on it? He says, yeah, if you pay me $5,000 for the year and sign these papers, I'll put my voice on that song. Why doesn't he sue the Bare Naked Cowgirls? Why me?
The Bare Naked Ladies?
Bare Naked Ladies. What, he owns Times Square? He owns the word naked? No, I don't think so. Times Square is about the freedom of New York.
Oh, my God. She's fucking crazy.
But she's better. She's smarter on TV because she has like some media experience.
Yeah.
She's not as nuts. Like she actually makes an argument that some people will go,
naked is naked.
Yeah.
It's Times Square.
The Bare Naked Cowboys.
The Bare Naked Cowboys, ladies. Yeah. Come on, man.
She has a genital wart the size of a fist.
It's giant.
They have no idea.
Hey, CW, let me show you Twatto.
By the way,
Yeah.
the other naked cowgirl told her that she should put her tips in the guitar, at which point she showed her that she could not because she's still using the guitar that Opie smashed a giant hole in.
Why?
She never bought a new guitar with all the money I had to fucking give up that day.
That's why she's fucking pissed.
And that's why she's pissed. Whatever.
Oh, are they? Yeah.
All right, they're about to go live on
They're doing
Channel
their
11
soccer
here.
break.
Hey, man, big fucking World Cup game for the U.S. today.
Who we playing?
I don't know. I really don't know. What?
Algeria?
Algeria? But we have to win, and then we move on to the next round.
Yeah.
Okay.
God, Danny just put the picture of Twatto up.
Wow, yeah.
You suck that, Danny? It probably smells like an armpit.
Oh. Someone popped that up on a website.
Danny, send that to me. I'm going to tweet that. I think you could tweet that.
Why not?
Yeah.
You don't see where it is.
It's just scan. I'm sure we'll be fine.
All right. I'm going to tweet fucking Twatto. Fuck it. Fuck it. Well, what the hell, man? Come on.
Pass there. Suarez's header is good. Uruguay wins it 1-0.
They might be teasing Sandy Kane through the hour.
Against Algeria, that's today at 10 a.m. That should be exciting. Come on.
And we got Sandy Kane coming in today, who's doing her own thing. And now you got this douche, the Naked Cowboy, trying to like shake down Sandy Kane for a few bucks.
Good luck, Naked Cowboy. I think you met your match with this fucking lunatic.
Sandy Kane is barely not homeless.
She is a mental patient. I cannot wait. Is the Naked Cowgirl that's coming in here the only one that was in New York, or were there more?
I don't know. We're gonna. What do you know, Steve?
Sorry, the one that
nothing.
Why do you say sorry right off the bat?
Sorry, I coughed. You now have AIDS.
I don't have AIDS. Okay, well.
Of course.
Will you just talk?
The Naked Cowgirl that's coming in is the only one that is officially licensed to perform as a naked cowboy cowgirl performer. The term Naked Cowboy is trademarked, and he licenses out that.
Right. Okay, I got all that.
Is this the broad right there?
Yeah.
Is that her? She's coming in?
No.
Because it says the Naked Cowgirl. I don't know, dude. It might be the Naked Cowgirl.
I'm thinking of somebody else.
Is this her?
I'm thinking of somebody else.
I think so,
yeah.
So wait, he franchised the Naked Cowboy, and so far he only has one franchise under his belt.
I spoke to him yesterday. I think that's all he's got. I think he wants to franchise it out to, or license the property out to a bunch of different acts, Naked Indian, Naked whoever. But it sounds like this is the only one he's got paying right now.
And why start a bunch of naked things like Indians and fucking construction workers?
I think ultimately that's why
really?
People.
Yeah.
Why isn't that asshole coming in today?
He doesn't want to because he's currently litigating with Sandy, so he doesn't want to quote unquote trivialize it by coming on a radio
show. He's been begging
show.
to be on our show forever. Now we have an interest to have his stupid ass on our show, and he's turning us down.
Yes.
Is it because of her going to be here?
Yes. Is it because Sandy's going to be here? Yes. He won't come on.
Would he come on without her?
I'll ask him.
Maybe come on without her. He just want to start a radio.
You should ask them. You should ask them that ahead of time. We could split these people up. I don't care. There's finally a reason to have him on the show. Who cares when he's not in litigation and on the news? What are we going to talk to him about? So I hear you wear 2 underpants because your cock sticks through your one pair.
You know what is astounding? It says Naked Cowboy to Naked Cowgirl. Stop copying me. That's from Channel 2 News over here on the website.
Channel 2 News, it's everywhere.
So
this fucking story, I don't know why the news picked up on this.
The thing is, Sandy Kane isn't the Naked Cowgirl. Like the Naked Cowgirl is the one that paid for it, but Sandy's getting this publicity as the Naked Cowgirl, and she's just a disaster with a hat.
I know. She looks like she's melting.
She's a fucking disaster.
Sam has a little info on this because he went down to Times Square.
Oh, on the scene reporter?
That's right. And Sam was on TV looking really annoyed as he was waiting for the real media to finish their interviews with Sandy Kane so he could goof on her.
The CW and ABC last night, primetime Sam Roberts, media superstar.
Wow. Did you yell out, O&A?
No.
So what happened down there?
Well,
was she a normal Sandy Kane?
No. I mean, she was Sandy Kane. As a matter of fact, the ABC reporter was just getting her to do like B-roll stuff, and they asked her to sing a song, and so she just asked her name, the reporter, and the reporter said Donna, so she's just strumming Donna, and then she said Donna in the house, and then she stopped and she looked at Donna and said, "We're on ABC, but I usually say in the fucking house."
And then I was. Rumor has it she's going to be on Good Morning America today too.
I started.
Roll your fucking DVRs today.
While she was talking to the CW, like people were walking by and going, ugh, or like just. And I started egging her on about being hot and stuff, and so she was wearing pasties.
Oh, no.
And then the young Naked Cowgirl was crossed like down the street, and we could see her with her pasties on.
Yeah.
And so Sandy Kane was like, "I'm going topless," and you could hear like 14 people going, "No, no," and one guy, me, going, "Do it!"
You asshole!
And so she took off her top for the CW.
Oh,
Dude,
God.
Sandy Kane should be famous.
Yeah, she really should be.
needs
Well,
to be famous.
And
Yeah.
she might be, because this story, I'm telling you, is everywhere.
And this is the
Drudge
genius.
Report. I mean, you name it.
Not
Yes.
even for humor value, just because it was her instinct. When people gave her $2 for her pictures, she lifted up her breast and put the $2 under her breast.
Right, it is instinctive with
That's
her
where
being a
she put it.
stripper, burlesque act, whatever it is.
Held it under her sagging breast.
She is a disaster.
Yeah, do it.
Well, you got us a few clips from her media tour here?
Yeah, it's Sandygate.
Sandygate, we're calling it. All right.
All
there's a
over
name
New
to
York
it.
news.
We need a sweeper.
This is how NBC is reporting the Sandy Kane thing.
New York City is laden with iconic landmarks. The Empire State Building, Central Park, Times Square, and of
that's
course,
older than all
the
these.
Naked Cowboy.
I see him all the time in Times Square. He's got a crowd around him every time.
Now, all was well in the world of the Naked until about 2 weeks ago, when a now public feud erupted between the Naked Cowboy and the Naked Cowgirl.
The Naked Cowboy obviously is a brand, and one of the things we have is a franchise agreement that allows other people to, capitalize on putting on underwear, boots, and hat, calling themselves the trademark name Naked Cowboy, and making dollars. The other Naked Cowgirl, Sandy Kane, has kind of been under the radar for a period of time. There are things that we...
As well as a rock. She's under a lot of things.
Here it is.
The Naked Cowgirl.
Hold on, this is live. We're back
Her
live.
side of the story when she stops by live.
Oh, do they know what they're doing? I thought this was going to be a taped piece.
Dude.
Oh, no, she's live.
Dude, how much money you got?
Oh, I'm not making a bet that she drops the F-bomb.
No. Steve, get a hold of her immediately. If she lays out a fine fucking barrage of curses, I got a solid $200.
Yeah.
I got $200.
I'm in.
Where's Steve?
I'm in.
Where's Steve? A thumbs up. Call her right now.
Call her. We got what?
Several $100.
Yes. I got 200.
Yes.
For her.
Steve,
So
don't.
4, 5. We got.
Sam, run down the hall and make
600.
sure the translation got to Steve.
We got $600.
I called CW and told them she'd be cursing.
$600 if she fucking.
It's got to be over the.
Yeah.
It's got to be over the top.
Just C bombs and F bombs. Oh,
I want a motherfucker. I want a.
Hey, motherfuckers!
How big is your dick?
She needs to just curse so much that they have to put up that we'll be right back. Technical difficulties
That's
still.
the oldie time technical difficulties.
Yes.
We're experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Yeah,
All right, man.
Hey, guy's a fucking asshole, man. That's what he is, a cock-sucking fucking asshole.
I want Sandy Kane to be a sensation.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Well-
$600
What
if
if-
she just...
There's the technical difficulties from The Simpsons, right?
Yeah,
Please
if she
stand by.
just loses her shit.
You got the translation? Our, I don't even know what to call her. I was going to say our pal. I don't know if she's our pal, but Sandy Kane is all over the fucking place. And she's going to be doing an interview with us today, I guess. I guess we have to treat this like a real interview with Sandy Kane.
Are you kidding?
After all the years of throwing garbage on her and just humiliating her, she's coming in today to talk about what the fuck's going on with her in Times Square.
They're trying to get money from me, man.
Supposedly, she's going to be on Channel 11 in a few minutes here.
Yeah.
And I hope all these news outlets understand that she is completely out of her mind.
Out of her fucking mind.
She's gonna be on 11?
Yeah, that's why we've been watching Channel 11 here.
Like, I don't know. Are they expecting an interview?
Yes.
Yes, well, I am not going to pay. I think it's a freedom to be able to go out. No. They're going to get,
I was raped.
I love when she says, man.
man.
Let me see your cock. No.
Yeah.
What are you, gay?
I'm going to sing one of my songs.
I love dick.
Yeah, she's going to sing her I Love
Holy-
Dick song.
Or are we going to get a normal Sandy Kane on the news today?
No way. There isn't a such thing. So, Sandy, what do you think about this Naked Cowboy thing?
I don't. Oh!
Really? Can we quote you there?
Good for Sandy Kane, though. That stupid Naked Cowboy sucks a dick.
Yeah,
I
he's,
never liked the Naked Cowboy.
He wants his franchise money, 5 G's
Yeah.
for the year. or $500 a month.
Well, somehow he got that done. Somehow he was able to copyright the whole Naked Cowboy shtick.
That's his.
He's basically a panhandler with good abs.
Yeah.
and he was able to franchise the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, so you think like all of his money comes from him just having his picture taken with rubes in Times Square, which he makes a nice dime doing that. But he's apparently getting money from other bums in other cities that are doing the Naked Cowboy shtick.
That's what I want to know. He sets up this whole franchise business.
How many are
there other Naked Cowboys in other cities?
I know, that's just it.
I know there's a Naked Cowgirl that is franchised through him in Times Square.
Yeah.
I heard a while ago that they were married, but I guess that's not true. Or maybe it was his chick and they broke up and she's still doing the Naked Cowgirl anyway.
Maybe.
And the Naked Cowgirl is coming in as well.
Really?
So we got the Naked Cowgirl coming in today.